What's up? Welcome to Borak Best.
Borak.
Well, we buruang borak pasal movies, TV series and macam-macam lagi lah kan. So come and duduk and lepak with us dekat dalam bear cave ni while dengar kita orang borak. So pergilah bancuh air tu, pergilah ambil makanan tu, sambil tengok minum kopi ataupun sambil tengok TikTok tu, Instagram, Facebook ke, sambil driving ke, sambil buat apa-apa kerja rumah ke, man lah dengar kita orang garut kan. You can find us dekat Instagram @borakbears. Apa tu, Borak
BARS.
Lepas tu you can find us dekat Facebook Borak Bears Podcast, or you can email us dekat borak.bears@gmail.com. So drop us lah.
Marilah berborak dengan kita orang.
Marilah kan. So kalau boleh tu you klik follow kat Spotify, dekat Google Podcast ke, apa podcast ke, mana-mana podcast platform yang kita orang ada. Or you can tekan like and subscribe and ding the dong dekat
YouTube.
dekat YouTube ni kan, YouTube video ni kan. So and today we're gonna introduce ourselves after the spill ni kan.
Yes. Today so
finally.
structured. Is this it?
Finally remember to introduce ourselves.
Episode 19 guys. We've got 19. It down.
Itulah
to
pasal
a science kan. Tiba kan. Better late than never. Betul.
So I'm Papa Bear aka Chip, and then we have
Hi, I am Bear Sukaria. I'm Hayes. And then over there,
Yes, I'm here. Your best santai. What's up?
kita here Bear Fikir.
yes. And tonight we're gonna review
The
Batman 66. Bukan. The Batman.
Kan, Batman baru
The
membintangi Adam West. Tiba Adam West. I was half expecting kan, dia macam lagu tapi dia buatlah macam Moby ke Tiesto remix untuk movie The Batman. I rasa Moby tu dah retire lah.
dah retire.
The
whale has
member dah kaya, dah duduk kat island ke, dekat Pattaya ke, lepak dengan Goldie ke kan. Buat yoga sesama kan.
Dia dah beli satu ikan paus ke kan.
Dia beli ikan paus. Oh ya, dia Moby Dick kan. Dia dah beli satu ikan paus. Okay, tak apa. Ya, betul. Malam ini berita kelawar The Batman.
Berita kelawar
The Batman.
Yes, tonight we're gonna review The Batman. Apa tu, directed by Matt Reeves, and kind of like the most anticipated movie of the year juga for a lot of comic fans. For Bat fans, comic book fans, and then
even Batman fans in general, yang tak baca komik ke semua pun macam, Batman baru macam tu.
And then apa tu, does it live up to the hype?
Itu dia.
Kan?
That is the question.
Is Robert Pattinson
the bat or not?
Is Robert Pattinson really Bat-tinson?
Yes, kan?
Kita nak kena ulas.
Or is he just a sparkling man?
Batman tu kan?
Atau tidak?
Atau dia sparkly sahaja?
Atau dia tetap seorang vampire sparkling in the sun? Itu dia. Kita nak kena tahu.
Betul?
Okay. So, Mel lah dengar, but it's non-spoiler.
Ini non-spoiler. So korang ni dengar, jangan risau. We have a plan not to spoil it.
Yes.
And we will try.
We will try our best. Kan?
Yes, try our best.
Apa ni, proceed with caution.
Kita lah kena proceed with caution sebenarnya.
You can proceed without caution. Kita je kena more careful.
Kita kena proceed with caution.
Betul.
I cakap dengan Cik sebelum ni macam, okay, tak apa, we'll just take his cues from him kan. Tapi sebenarnya dia pun selalu spoil benda juga dekat dalam non-spoiler part tu kan.
Ada spoil.
Nanti macam, ni bukan spoiler. Tak, ni ada dalam trailer. Okay.
That's why I sekarang bagi you clip the trailer kan, so you boleh tahu.
I tak suka tengok trailer tau guys. I memang tak suka tengok trailer sebab I macam nak masuk movie tu kosong.
Cool.
I nak masuk movie tu kosong. Selalunya lah.
I pun macam tengok macam months in advance. Lepas tu I forget. Masuk movie macam, oh, new movie. Surprise. Kan? Baru best.
Betul-betul.
Okay, so now, what is the Batman about? Okay, we have so many Batmans.
Yes.
Kan? We have so many Batmans. We are
The
like
best was George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Joke. I kid. It is a joke.
George Clooney yang kepala dia kan.
George Clooney dengan credit card Batman dia kan. Tak. George Clooney tak masuk book lah.
Dengan bat nipples kan.
Damn. I forgot about the bat nipples.
I also forgot.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Or I wiped it from memory.
You wipe from memory kot. Dia
because it was
macam
so bad.
dia macam traumatic experience.
Betul?
Dia keep it in the past.
Kesian
Yes,
tu
I
George
agree.
Clooney kan. He never leave it down.
Tapi
so.
sebenarnya George Clooney tu, he's not a bad actor pun.
He's
I
not.
tak boleh nak blame dia. Bukan
He's
dia tulis
not.
cerita tu.
No, it's Joel Schumacher.
Kan?
Joel
Bukan
Schumacher,
Bukan dia
yeah.
direct cerita tu. So tak boleh salahkan dia lah.
Betul?
So kita ada Adam West zaman Tok Kaduk. Kita ada Michael Keaton.
Kita ada
Betul,
Michael Keaton.
before Adam West, there was another one.
1944
Siapa?
punya Batman.
1944.
Was it black and
Tak
white?
tahu siul.
Apa tu?
Itu lama
Was it black
sangat.
and white?
1944.
Ada black and white.
Oh, tak tahu
Dia black and
siul.
white.
Yang
Mula dia ada
pelik sikit
Batman.
kan.
Lepas tu dia Batman and Robin.
Ya, Batman Robin.
Black and white.
Oh ya. Oh tak tahu.
Before Adam West ni. And then came the 60s and then the funky
Tu lah.
Batman and
The campy one lah.
The
kan?
campy
Lepas
one.
tu Chip punya favourite Batman Val Kilmer.
Walau otak je.
Kan dia main taruh.
Tak. Joking.
We have apa? Batman. We have Batman Returns. We have Batman Forever. Batman.
Then we have all the Christian Bale Batman's trilogy. Apa Christopher Nolan tu.
So like
Banyak lah. Ada 7-8 nak.
Banyak kot modern lah.
banyak.
Yang
Batman
Black and
franchise.
White, Adam West, Michael
Keaton,
Keaton,
2 movie.
George Clooney,
George
Val
Clooney, Val
Kilmer,
Kilmer,
Christian Bale.
and then,
Sekarang ni lah Robert Pattinson lah.
No, Ben Affleck.
Itu memang I dah lupa dah.
I dah lupa Ben Affleck.
I dah lupa. I dah lupa.
Affleck gempak lah.
He's a good Batman lah.
I agree.
Tak,
He's a
sebab
good
I lupakan dia sebab I tak suka Batman vs Superman. So
of
I
course,
lupakan dia
of
sebab
course.
benda tu lah. I tak cakap dia tak bagus.
Okay.
Alah, belum apa-apa dah kena marah.
Kena marah.
Sebab ni I tak nak join review ni tau hari ni. Sebab I dah tahu I mesti kena taruh je hari ni kan. Malas lah. I dah cakap dengan Isam tadi, tak payah review hari ni. Korang sure mesti macam marah I je kan. Lepas tu dah kena marah dah.
Belum apa lagi Belum
Kan,
masuk lagi
apa-apa dah kena marah dah kan. Ya, Ben Affleck. Tapi kita tak dapat tengok dia betul-betul lah. Sebab kita tengok dia satu movie je, Batman vs Superman. Dan cerita tu for me tak best.
Dah lah dia punya solo movie Batman ni dah kena apa ni, it's been taken away from him tau.
Tapi sebenarnya kan dia dah tulis skrip semua.
Dia dah tulis skrip semua.
Lepas tu masa Matt Reeves join project ni, Matt Reeves tak nak buat skrip dia. Sebab Matt Reeves rasa this is not his envisionment of Batman.
Ya, dia memang dah ada
But he
dia
was
punya
still supposed to star in it. Tapi lepas tu he pull out. So
He
masa
pull
tu dia
out.
tengah banyak personal problem.
Ya, dia banyak personal problem.
I
Dia
tak tahu
boleh
dia tengah
handle
divorce
pressure.
dengan bini dia semua kot masa tu. Dia tengah divorce dengan bini dia semua.
Dia
Oh,
divorce
saya
dengan
tak
bini
tahu.
dia satu, dengan hal dengan Josh Whedon lagi satu.
Dia
Lepas
ada
tu dia
masuk rehab
ada
kan?
masalah
Alcohol,
alcoholism.
Oh shit, really?
Dia masuk
Tak tahu.
rehab semua. So dia tarik
Yeah.
diri. Tapi bila dia tarik diri, tu yang Matt Reeves dapat opportunity untuk completely reinvent.
reinvent.
Sebab dia dah tak tied to a particular actor lah. Dia
Yeah.
pilih kan. So okay, Batfleck
pun boleh.
masih okay. Okay, Batfleck. So ni lah ke-8 lah. Robert Pattinson is the 8th. Technically lah.
Technically.
The 8th Batman. Not the 8th movie, but
Yeah,
the 8th
the 8th
guy
Batman
to
live
play
action.
Batman. Dah jadi Batman pula.
I still say yang Batman in the Batman animated series the best Batman of all lah.
Tapi tu susah lah sebab dia animated. Tak ada kalau kita nak cerita pasal actor,
Live action,
yelah,
yes.
voice acting bagus lah. Kan?
Yep.
Oh, tapi dekat dalam apa nama Flash the crossover the Crisis Infinity Earth Kevin Conroy finally dapat play Batman.
Oh,
Batman
yang dalam
tu
TV
kan?
yang CW series tu.
Ya, CW nya.
Tapi tu Batman gila
Saya
sah.
tak tahu.
Itu Batman dah gila sah.
Wait, this is the Titans one ke apa tak?
Bukan.
Tak,
This is
tak.
the Flash ni CW series.
Dia orang buat yang crossover.
Dia buat
kan?
crossover dengan Arrow lah, dengan Supergirl lah, apa semua kan.
The only one I watched was Titans. Titans punya Batman pun tak betul. Titans punya Batman tu I like that Batman.
Oh yeah,
Batman
betul.
muncul.
I is not know any of these.
Because I like Batman.
Yeah, you like Batman. Batman come over your house?
Come over
Batman
house.
best friend.
We best friend. Yes.
Tapi that's the best Batman though. Batman and Spiderman.
Batman, Spiderman.
Batman and Spiderman. Okay,
Okay,
mengarut gila.
Orang tak faham pun kita cerita apa.
Jadi korang
tu
Google
Okay,
Batman.
fine. So this is the new Batman.
What is the story about lah,
Okay.
Batman ni kan? So biasalah kat Gotham kan, Batman
Year 2
baru start but dia actually baru start year number 2 kan,
menjadi Batman.
baru jadi Batman kan. So
Fresh.
and then suddenly ada serial killer ni dekat dalam Gotham.
Dekat Gotham.
Apa tu, addressing him to solve dia
The
punya
mystery.
the mystery of who he is and everything semua. And then apa tu, as he uncovers the killing, tiba-tiba macam ada kena-mengena dengan the Wayne family juga.
Itulah.
So he has to macam find out what lah. Kan?
Sebenarnya serial killer ni dia nak hantar message kepada Batman lah. Sebab sebenarnya benda-benda ni semua ada kena-mengena dengan dia juga.
Ya, dengan dia juga kan. And
Jadi
then
macam murder mystery
it's a
feel
murder.
lah.
Dia nak buat macam film noir,
Film
noir.
detective
It is
kind of
actually a
It is lah.
film
It
noir
is.
detective
Yes,
style.
Yes, tanya je.
Dah
Dalam
spoiler
one
belum?
of the trailers ada ke
Dah
pasal
spoiler
Batman yang involvement dengan Riddler ni?
ada.
Sure.
Ada.
Okay.
Because in the trailer dia ada tunjuk scene yang dia dekat
Dia
dekat lantai dia tu dia dah buat the
symbol.
Okay.
Dia cakap ada kena mengena, tapi in a sense macam sebab memang daripada first killing dia memang dah tinggalkan pesanan untuk Batman kan. Itu yang boleh cakap kan.
Pesanan yes, tapi the fact that Batman is involved somehow tu wasn't so sure. So lagipun trailer dia orang release banyak gila shot kan. I did not manage to watch semua sekali. So a bit worried lah, takut spoil.
There's one trailer yang macam kind of like macam bagi tahu the whole story, tapi kalau you tak tengok the movie, you won't know what's going on. Tapi if you want to elak tengok what it is, you it's the trailer yang called The Cat and the Bat.
So avoid that.
Avoid that trailer kalau you nak masuk in cold.
Yeah, actually the Bat kat banyak benda macam
Patut I rasa kan macam cepat je lah pergi tengok movie ni. Tak, sebab susah kot nak keep things unspoilery kan. Betul lah. So kalau you nak tengok,
boleh. We will try.
actually kalau you nak tak nak kena spoiler, dia kena ikut macam I tak pernah tengok apa-apa sebelum I tengok movie tu. I masuk je, I pergi je kan. I memang stay away from
trailers.
Trailers and also macam early reviews
Early
Saya tak nak
reviews,
baca kan.
I pun sama macam I avoid it as a play. Even social media people talking about it macam skip tak ada tengok.
Kan.
Oh yeah, by the way guys, kali ni kita buat different sikit. Kita akan buat one segment yang non-spoilers, and then kita akan release part 2,
spoiler one lah,
spoiler
part
version.
two.
It's two separate videos. So
Betul. So you
lah,
tak payah risau, you boleh tengok yang ni sampai habis.
Yes.
Dan kita akan tak spoilkan untuk you.
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
And then we will come back with the spoiler discussion lah.
Correct.
This one is just what we feel about the movie.
Betul.
So okay, I will start.
You start.
From
Yes, boss.
apa tu, what I feel about the movie.
Tuan.
And so okay.
Jeng.
Yeah, go. Movie ni gila habis.
Melampau gila dia punya jerit dia kan.
Tiba-tiba je. Movie ni macam gila sel. It's a different take on Batman. Kan? It reminds me of dia macam ni tau. Macam okay, dalam Batman dalam komik dia ada mainline Batman. Mainline comic Batman is mainline comic Batman lah. Macam he goes through from the 40s to the 60s to the 80s. Sampai sekarang semua campur dengan Justice League semua. You know, that's mainline. And then Batman comics also dia ada macam offshoot some limited series. And then diorang punya take on Batman selalu different tau.
Yeah.
So this movie is actually like macam one of those offshoot punya limited series of Batman punya comic tau. So that's why like macam sangat-sangat connect with this movie. Dia punya from dia punya start kan, when he narrates kan, I macam fuck, I can even like tengok, I boleh bayangkan dia punya comic panel tu when he starts to narrate the opening scene and everything semua tu kan, I macam fuck, this is like macam one of the Batman nya comic tau. And then the funny thing is this movie diorang ambil inspiration from Batman Year One, and then Batman The Long Halloween kan. Tapi Batman Begins pun ambil from Batman Year One juga kan.
Pas this one ada Batman Ego juga kan.
Ada Batman Ego. Tapi
dia kind of a mashup jugalah. Bits and pieces from here and here. Tapi macam dia jive kan lah.
Dia macam jive kan. Tapi macam Batman Ego tu not so much maybe the feel probably of the comic lah. Kan berjalan cerita dia macam tak ada pun sangat macam Batman Ego tu. Sebab
if I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere Ego tu is one of the inspiration yang Matt Reeves baca kan.
Yeah. It's
maybe untuk inspiration of the character kot.
The
character, the type of Batman.
Yeah, he is a character director anyway kan.
So this whole this Batman kan is the kind of Batman movie yang you cannot take your kids to watch kan, because they're gonna get bored out of their mind kan, because and it's so dark,
and it's very dark, like literally dark tau. Dia satu hal, I tak ada rasa dia macam super dark from a tonality perspective, tapi dia sangat gelap macam tak nampak banyak benda. So anak you akan macam apa ni tak nampak macam tu.
Also kids might find something very disturbing.
Mungkin certain thing menakutkan, I rasa.
But I don't think it's just kids The guy next to us pun halfway dia caw, okay?
Halfway dia tak caw, dia cari kursi lain.
Dia
pergi tempat lain. Tapi tak apa, dia was very loud.
Dia loud.
He was very loud. Why?
Plastik dia asyik pusing sini, pusing sana, pusing sini, pusing sana, tengok phone semua.
Gila babi.
Dia bosan.
Bosan lah.
Mungkin dia blast sebab dia bosan. Sebab mamat yang duduk sebelah kita orang, dia caw tapi dia duduk kat depan.
Okay. But I think the mamat next to us,
dia berlakon.
Sebab he was bored. Dia tengok phone lah. Dia duduk sini.
People expecting to masuk movie ni, ingat macam di Christopher Nolan punya Batman, or even like Zack Snyder Justice League
or
punya
any
Batman.
other Batman for that matter lah kan.
All this macam fun, not really campy, fun, dark, the what you call fantastical Batman kan.
I rasa bukan so much fantastical, cuma macam tak action driven sangat.
Tak action driven sangat.
I rasa tak adalah macam for me, I rasa macam Christopher Nolan punya Batman pun tak adalah fantastical. I rasa quite rooted juga. Okay, not as rooted as this one, but dia much lagi banyak macam action scenes, macam fast pace.
Dia macam banyak action set pieces.
Yang ni macam tak. So mungkin sebab tu kot you cakap mamat tu rasa bosan ke
dia
apa
macam,
kan.
Memang banyak
Nolan
talking
punya
lah.
macam big action pieces. Lepas tu dia punya in between dia tu very pendek.
This is the other way around.
Next to the big action pieces lagi kan. And this one macam action pieces tu macam jauh apart. And then dia punya tengah-tengah tu dia macam slow burn tau.
Dia punya first half of the movie lah I rasa slow burn.
That's why that guy left. Memang first half of the movie dia macam bosan.
I rasa movie tu 3 jam.
Yes.
And so kalau you not into drama so much, macam if you're not really into like watching something yelah macam slow burn kan, you want to quickly get to the action, memang mungkin. Tapi I tak rasa pun cerita dia bosan sebenarnya.
Macam horror movie pun ada kan actually kan?
Macam ada horror movie,
tapi tak scary lah.
Tak scary. It's just a bit
feel lah
but I think kalau for budak-budak probably gonna
budak-budak lain lah. Budak kecil memang tak boleh tengok macam ni lah. Dia
mungkin akan traumatized sikit lah, because the Riddler ni macam they fashion it like macam Zodiac killer. And then they kind of like tunjuk what he did to the victims tau. And kalau budak tengok they're going to be traumatized.
They may messed up lah. Yeah, they'll be messed up.
Even though even though
Sebenarnya dia memang keep it PG juga.
dia keep it PG, tapi the implied
the idea
violence
lah, the
Yes,
idea
yes.
of what he has done to the
to the
victims.
victims.
Dia sebenarnya I rasa kalau budak 11 tahun okay. Tapi kalau
Tweens
budak
boleh lah.
under 10
yes,
tak boleh lah.
I
memang tak
rasa
boleh.
sedikit menakutkan.
Akan disturb sikit lah.
Not to mention the music pun very ni kan.
It's actually quite depressive tau music dia,
Yes.
the
Tapi
tone.
tapi sangat cun, sangat on point I rasa.
Don't get me wrong, I love those kind of things.
I pun kalau cerita macam superhero movie yang very dark and gritty, and I'm all up for it.
Lagu ni macam
From
Westworld
all in.
lah, Westworld.
Macam Westworld.
Oh, tapi I have to say lah, come on, dia punya theme song baru dia. Oh
Theme
my
song,
god.
oh my god,
Alamak,
bestnya.
Theme
This
song
is-
baru dia sedap.
This is
Yeah.
probably going to be macam one of those theme song yang akan stick forever tau.
Ya. Michael Giacchino, apa nama dia?
Yeah.
Michael Giacchino.
Dia buat Planet of the Apes juga kan?
Is it?
I think so. Dia pakai same guy.
Dia pakai the same guy.
I rasa dia pakai same guy. Dia
Mamat
pakai
tu bukan The Mandalorian punya ni juga ke?
tak tahu lah.
Sekejap,
Tak
let me
tahu.
see.
Mandalorian?
The Mandalorian.
Sebentar ya, kita lihat. Not sure lah whether
Music
Mandalorian
by
kan.
Michael Giacchino. Yes.
Same.
Aku buka IMDb dia.
Tapi whatever it is, the music is very on point.
Tak,
Dia carries the mood.
Ludwig Göransson, Mandalorian.
Oh, lain
Lain.
Okay. Oh, he does a lot of he does a lot of Marvelnya TV series lah.
Oh, really?
So from Marvel to
Falcon and
DC.
Winter Soldier.
Oh, so
Did
DC
he do
paying him
Planet of
better?
the Apes?
Sekejap Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, Okay.
Michael Giacchino.
Oh, Rogue One mana dia? Rogue One. Ni Star Wars. Captain America Civil War.
Nice.
Okay lah, so banyak lah dia buat.
So, dia
di
banyak
sini.
dah.
Okay lah, apa dia kata Mamat ni gempak lah.
Mama.
Agak
Betul lah, memang dia
gempak
buat Dawn of the Planet of the Apes dengan
Dawn,
War for the Planet of the Apes. So Matt Reeves
Yup.
Matt Reeves dah pernah kerja dengan dia. So dia ambil balik even the producers of this film,
Yeah.
I mean he's one of the producers, tapi dia punya co-producer yang Clark, apa nama dia, something Clark tu, pun from Planet of the Apes juga.
Yalah, biasa bila you dah kerja with people that
you
you
dah
dah
ada
biasa
chemistry
kan, ada
semua
chemistry
kan.
semua kan.
So you work with them again lah.
And then you have like the same vision, so senang nak align.
Betul?
And then this particular movie kan, macam Matt Reeves dah memang envision it to be macam very dark tau.
Dark, very noir.
Very noir.
Memang it's going to be a detective movie.
story. For the first time you get to see Batman do detective work. Where
Like a proper punya.
a proper
as the
detective.
world's
yeah,
greatest
yeah.
detective.
Memang he debuted as a detective tau dulu. Before superhero.
Yeah.
Kan? But in the movies we never got that.
Yes,
But
that's
it
very
kind of
true.
make sense sebab
Detective
sebenarnya
comic.
dia macam, dia bukanlah superhero sangat pun kan. I mean tak, it makes sense sebab dia tak ada powers.
Yeah.
Kan dulu
Yeah.
macam Superman semua they have powers.
Yeah.
But this is a normal guy
Yeah.
yang berduit. Dia kind of macam Iron Man lah.
So dia
in a
dia
way.
pakai dia punya knowledge and so on. Plus dia punya power. I'm rich.
Tak.
Superpower dia kaya tu.
But later on Batman pun dah jadi macam kind of like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yelah,
Dia punya-
he is.
gadget-gadget
in a way
semua
lah,
dia
in
macam
a way.
Iron
Dia
Man
macam Iron Man of DC.
Ya
Yeah,
betul.
yeah, betul.
Minus
Tag and
the
everything
suit
semua
kan.
kan. And the suit and everything semua lah. But this Batman dia belum jadi macam Iron Man lagi.
Dia
kan.
very pared down lah. Dia low tech. Kind of low tech. Still gempak, tapi kind of low tech Batman. Lagipun pasal dia baru 2 tahun jadi
Dia baru
Batman
2
kan.
tahun
So,
je
dia macam
Batman.
setahun jagung juga
Macam
Batman
semua benda
baru.
baru nak start buat. The
betul.
only thing yang dia baru siap is dia punya suit.
Tapi itulah I nak tanya, yang marker pen dekat baju dia ada marker pen 45 ketul tu, untuk apa sebenarnya tu?
Tak,
Apa
tu
benda?
macam
So I rasa that one is for the electric shock. right?
Electric shock.
Electric shock. I je nak tengok
Ah.
apa outline pen 5 biji.
Ya Allah.
Dulu I ingat dia tembak dart or something kan? Oh,
Ah.
by the way, this Batman, kalau tak tahu kan, this movie is very different. It's very very grounded. So Batman dia tak macam melampau sangat gadget dia. Adalah yang cun, tapi macam is believable. Yang
Yes.
cun dia pakai at the right time, macam you know.
Dia
dia
tak ada
kan-
macam dia tak ada macam swinging on rooftop ke apa benda semua, tak ada. Kan dia punya tag tu tak sampai that level yet kan. Tak boleh. Dia boleh macam naik atas turun bawah, that's it.
Low tech lah, low tech.
Dia punya cape dia tak boleh terbang macam tu semua, tak belum lagi kan.
But I also feel macam it's kind of nostalgic tak. Pernah ingat tak macam one, I can't remember, is it a comic ke or is it a TV series yang last time like Batman dark and then macam jadi detektif, tapi I tak ingat where. Might be
Batman.
It might be one of the animated series kot.
Could be lah. Sebab I watch a lot of animated series.
You tengok banyak animated series.
And then comic pun sikit je lah, tapi more animated series. So macam I think my memories come from that. So I've always liked that darker one yang macam, this is why I like Batman tau. Sebab he's intellectual, he's smart. He uses his brain tau. Macam compared to the other superheroes, his superpower is actually his brain.
Yeah. Then,
so that's for me, that's a cool part lah.
So how does it make you feel? The whole entire movie.
Yeah, who you asking it to? Okay.
Orang lain ajaran lu lah. Okay, tak ada lah.
I nak tanya kita because
Dah mula.
It has begun.
Ya, tanya I sebab?
Sebab you you ada a different take.
I tak adalah different take. Okay. I tak different take. Okay. Apa yang I suka pasal cerita ni? I suka Batman ni.
Okay.
I suka Batman ni.
Okay.
Yes.
And I rasa Batman ni best. Dia fresh. Honestly, I memang didn't think Robert Pattinson could play Batman. But now after I seen him, I rasa macam he is Batman lah. Somehow.
I agree.
He's even, for me.
Since you're talking about Robert Pattinson, kita boleh cakap pasal his performance. As Batman
performance dia
lah,
sangat bagus lah. And the thing is like I've always, I paling suka Christian Bale tau. Sebenarnya as Batman. Christian Bale. Tapi I rasa macam in my head, Robert Pattinson can grow up to become Christian Bale. Faham tak? Macam if the movies were in sequence, I would imagine Christian Bale kalau dia macam is like 20 years in the future, after Batman dah jadi Batman untuk 20 tahun, dia akan jadi Christian Bale lah.
Betul.
Sebab Christian Bale tu pun ada darkness dia juga. Tapi Christian Bale macam much more polish.
Dia dah macam tempered dia punya.
Dia dah macam polish, dia dah pandai nak hide benda kan. Tapi Robert Pattinson ni very raw.
Yes.
Dia macam baru je habis training around the world. Dia baru balik Gotham 1 tahun. And then the second year baru dapat suit Batman. Tapi feeling dia still
he's sorting out his shit lah. Dia
still tak tahu how to play the role. Play the role. Bukan dia tak pandai berlakon, dia pandai berlakon. I mean like dalam dunia Batman. Dalam dunia Batman dia macam tak pandai lagi nak play that duality. So I memang suka Robert Pattinson. I rasa dia sangat bagus lah.
I rasa pun best sebab macam dia this conflicted young adult kan. Macam you got the world behind you. So, macam you have so much history. Dan macam benda yang you nak buat, macam you conflicted, you tak tahu buat apa. I mean come on, we were all in early 20s macam we don't know shit kan. So
dia macam apa tau.
Apa dia?
The first time I tengok dia keluar as Batman, right? I macam, this Batman is on the spectrum sial.
Tu I tak tahulah.
Dia macam autistic.
I don't know.
Dia macam because it's so awkward as Batman tau. Dia macam
there's
dia macam bila
that.
dia Batman dia macam keras tau. Macam dia tak nak connect dengan orang except for James Gordon. Dengan
James Gordon
I rasa Alfred dia connect lah.
Tapi I rasa dengan James Gordon benda tak adalah macam buddy-buddy.
Dia macam
dia
macam
boleh
partner.
bercakap lah.
Dia macam
tapi
partner
dia
lah.
I rasa dia more I tak rasa macam dia autistic lah. I cuma rasa macam he's a broken man lah. He's a broken man. And kalau based on this Batman, kalau dia dah spend the last 20 odd years of his life being like a recluse, yang macam tak bercakap sangat dengan orang, tak campur dengan orang kan, dia macam tak tahu macam mana nak connect with people on any level, or dia susah kan, sebab dia dah hidup dengan trauma dia, and dia tak keluar daripada dia punya shell kan. So I macam terbayang macam somebody like that would be like that lah kan. Itulah I rasa dia bagus. I suka Robert Pattinson.
Dia punya take on
dia punya take on Batman, I suka lah. Even lagi satu benda yang I suka pasal Robert Pattinson tu, suara dia tau. I rasa suara
betul.
dia
Kena gila.
macam
so
tak
good.
payah buat Batman.
Tak payah buat Batman.
Kan?
Actually
Sebab macam Crystal Base satu je. Dia terpaksa buat suara.
Dia kena buat Batman.
tu. Tapi apa ni, si Robert Pattinson masa first nak buat Batman ni, dia ada buat specific voice tau untuk Batman, tapi kena reject.
I think that was a good call lah. Reject tu is a good
Sila
call.
reject. Memang this one is
Sebab
really
I
good.
rasa macam suara dia punya bass tu macam ngam untuk Batman tau. Dia tak bunyi. You know how Batman always sounds macam breathless bila dia buat suara Batman tu, pasal it's not natural.
Yeah.
Macam I'm Batman. Kan? Kan? Tapi
Batman.
yang ni dia rasa macam it doesn't have to force the voice.
And then suara dia memang macam marah.
Suara dia macam kena tau. Suara dia macam kena. I suka.
Suara dia macam sentiasa marah. Kan? And then yelah, sentiasa marah tapi tak bunyi macam buat-buat. Marah.
Betul.
Natural kan.
Lepas tu lagi satu, I rasa it's nice that I think the production quality was very good.
Oh, gila.
I rasa they achieve the look yang they were going for lah. Kalau dia nak buat macam film noir punya style, I rasa they achieve the look that they were going for. I rasa Gordon okay. Mama Westworld kan.
Jeffrey Wright I rasa
Jeffrey Wright is memang tuna.
in this movie first time you tengok the partnership between Batman and James Gordon tau. Selalu macam James Gordon selalu ambil the back seat. When it comes to the Batman movie kan, dia macam panggil Batman. Damsel in distress pun ada juga.
Damsel in distress dia bukan
selalu macam
commissioner.
panggil Batman, we got something.
Tapi jap, yang ni dia belum jadi commissioner lagi kan.
No,
Dia
he's a detective lagi.
kan.
He's a captain
I pun tak tahu.
I heard macam captain.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant
or something
Dia
lah.
macam
pangkat
tak
tinggi juga,
belum high up in the police force
Detective lah.
dia macam detective. So nampak macam interesting lah dia dengan Batman punya relationship.
But I think kind of like high up. Kau tidak macam
Tak, dia high up compared to the blue suits
suits
lah.
Yang lain semua macam officer biasa.
Officer biasa. Dia
Sebab
high
macam
up lah.
orang lain macam boleh biarkan dia lepak dengan Batman and cannot say anything. So macam
Tapi I have a feeling that's also because diorang tahu that dia je yang boleh get things out of Batman. Macam dia ada privilege tu. Sebab dia seorang je yang boleh connect dengan Batman kan. So mungkin sebab itulah. So I rasa okay, siapa lagi dalam cerita ni? I rasa Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman interesting juga.
Yes.
Sebab I rasa they have given the female character a bit more backstory. And diorang bagi dia a bit more spunk lah. You know. Michelle Pfeiffer punya Catwoman pun tuna for me.
Michelle
Pfeiffer was good also.
Tuna.
It's just a different Catwoman.
Tak tuna. Sorry.
This one
tak tune for me.
Okay.
Tak tune for me lah.
I
I know lah for other people.
I agree.
Sebab I rasa macam terlalu caricature-ish lah. Dia macam tak ada gravitas lah. I keep saying that word and I perasan.
This Catwoman pun tak ada, she doesn't call herself Catwoman.
No.
Sebab
Nobody
dia pun
calls
macam
her.
not really a Catwoman yet kan.
Yeah.
I rasa dia pun baru start nak berjinak-jinak untuk menjadi Catwoman. Sebab dia topeng
Cat
dia pun
burglar je.
macam
Semua buat sendiri.
buat sendiri. Lepas tu doesn't really nampak macam kucing sangat pun.
Ada lah
Buat dia
hujung-hujung
punya- dia
sikit.
punya skill lah. Dia
Tapi
macam
it's
tinggal tu.
like baru lah. It's a new thing for her sebenarnya. Dia it looks like dia pakai benda tu sebab dia nak pergi mencuri. Bukan sebab dia nak jadi some
Cat burglar.
character lah. Tapi Michelle Pfeiffer tu I rasa sebab dia punya screen presence tau. Macam Michelle Pfeiffer punya Catwoman pun tak adalah deep sangat. Tapi screen presence dia macam kan. And I guess when you watch itu Tim Burton
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton punya Batman, I rasa dia ada special place. Tak tahu lah
It's
if you guys,
different. No,
tapi
I
in my
like
heart, sebab I grew up dengan
Yes.
kan.
Yeah,
So
me too.
walaupun dia sangat garish and loud and very Tim Burton,
It's
but
like
I
a
felt very
For me the first one je lah. The
macam
second one
best.
tu macam kalau you tengok balik sekarang macam what the hell?
Yelah,
The first one was really
lah,
nice.
sekarang
The second
nampak
one
macam
what the hell man?
Tapi dia menarik lah.
Yeah,
Sebab
yeah.
dia bawa you into this world. Lepas tu macam all these things going on Macam interesting lah. Tapi honestly Zoe Kravitz ni cun lah.
Yes.
Cun. Zoe Kravitz ni cun. Lepas tu
Okay.
baddies dia. Okay, baddies dia kita
Oh,
boleh cerita
no.
ke pasal
Tak ada,
baddies
tak
dia?
ada.
Boleh.
Macam tak nak cakap
We can talk about Paul Dano.
Okay, Paul
As
Dano
Riddler.
as Riddler.
Apa?
Okay, jap. Korang tak cerita lagi apa-apa jap. I pun tak ingat apa I nak cakap tadi sebab it's like what did I like about the movie. Nantilah kita cerita pasal characters dulu kot.
Characters dulu.
So your thoughts on the new Batman?
I think Robert Pattinson's awesome gila. For me, Bruce Wayne dia
itu nanti kita
kita
discuss
akan
lah.
cerita dekat dalam
discuss
spoiler
nanti
bit,
kot.
but that's just me. Whatever it is, Robert Pattinson punya portrayal of Batman sangat gempak. Did I tell you guys dulu he's going to be brilliant?
Huh?
Yeah, Isam daripada dulu cakap he was going to be good.
Macam
dalam Batman.
macam sebab apa, if you watch his other movies yang bukan
dia memang pelakon yang
Twilight
baik
lah.
Pelakon yang bagus.
Really good actor kan.
Tapi dia macam underrated sikit. I rasa the reason is
Tak, and
He likes Robert Pattinson though.
Matt Reeves ambil dia had Robert Pattinson in mind because dia tengok
yang Good
him
Time
in Good Time. You kan dah tengok dah Good Time?
Belum, I belum
I
tengok
cakap
Good
lah,
Time.
Because of Good Time tu I dah tahu lah mesti macam boleh, memang boleh jadi Batman
Tapi
lah.
I think this is a major problem in Hollywood tau.
Yeah.
Macam actors yang get roles macam Twilight, macam High School Musical, you know, like these very very big kind of teen-ish films or ni. Lepas tu is very hard for them to get roles dalam cerita-cerita lain.
To break out of
Because
that
orang
role
macam dah
lah.
kena typecast
Typecast,
macam tu. And then orang dah macam tak nak ambil dia sebab it will always look like Edward as playing Batman ke apa lah. Tapi I think enough time has passed between the Twilight films and now, and he has had a string of good roles. Even kita tengok dia dalam cerita yang I cakap, mamanya boleh
Lost
berlakon.
City of Z.
Lost City of Z. Macam I was impressed. Kan?
Dia macam supporting character.
But he was in Tenet also.
He was in Tenet.
He was in Tenet also. Dalam Tenet pun dia bagus. So I rasa macam memang.
Tapi you tak tengok dia lagi in The Lighthouse.
Lighthouse supposed to be in
The Lighthouse tak, I tak tengok lagi. Nanti kita tengok.
You tengok lah The Lighthouse.
Kita buat Rob Pat. Rob Pat.
I rasa you tengok The Lighthouse tu, you nak tumbuk muka I.
Okay. Movie nak tumbuk muka ni. So I rasa macam
tumbuk
dia
muka you tak?
Yes. Tak, maybe you like it.
Oh, okay.
Tapi sebenarnya hats off to Matt Reeves for realizing yang Robert Pattinson can play Batman. You know I'm saying, like that was him lah. His decision to cast Mamat tu kan. And then what do you think your take on Robert Pattinson punya Batman?
I love Batman.
Dia regardless lah, he will love Batman.
You love Batman. Val Kilmer pun you love.
Okay
Val
lah.
Kilmer okay lagi tau sebenarnya.
Well, it's not that bad lah. Okay.
George Clooney je.
George Clooney.
I blanked out the nipples from my memory. So I macam I tak tahulah nak cakap apa. But generally I memang have like anything to do with Batman. I love Batman. I've always loved Batman. He is my main superhero yang I suka. I don't like Superman sebab I rasa macam Boy Scout, stuff like that. So my go-to has always been Batman. But that's why I macam suka sangat this, as Chip said lah, that off the main path punya storyline of Batman.
The offshoot.
The offshoot one, the more dark one. And I've watched like things like Justice League's Dark and all that. Macam I prefer that portrayal of Batman sebab to be honest, this day and age we know about mental health kan? As a child who saw his parents getting shot in front of him, rasa trauma ke tak?
Yalah.
It should have fucked him up somewhere kan? So I believe macam that's why he became Batman, and that's why like he does what he does kan? So all of these things is very important. So it's like, what has he, I mean, we see him as the superhero and all that. Tapi what's behind that? What is the fucked up? What is the thing that drives him to do what he does? Because you look at the Justice League, everybody has superpowers. He's a normal human being. What drives him to be that way? So macam I feel that this is the beginning of the path to that tau. Macam you see his brilliance, how he can be toe to toe with like the strongest man on earth, stuff like that. It's like what is behind Batman that makes him who he is. And it all starts here. So that's why macam I suka gila this Batman, because I can really see it's going that way.
You can really see him as a young Batman, right? As a young Batman. But I rasa the whole thing about the trauma, the the tortured soul ni semua. I rasa every single Batman ada benda tu.
Confirm ada.
Tapi in this one, like you're saying, is that it feels very much like this is who he was when he was young.
Yes,
Kan,
Dia macam
macam
he immerse
like,
himself in the darkness tau. Dia macam that's the only thing that he knows. That's the only
dia tak tahu
feeling
macam
yang
mana
dia tahu.
nak take him out. He doesn't want to take himself out of it yet. Kan?
Even
He's finding
dengan
himself
Alfred pun dia
still.
tak boleh nak connect lagi.
Kan? He's still finding himself. He's like everything to him is wrong. Like everything in, I mean, if you look at Gotham pun yang macam gila, siapa tak depressed ya duduk kat sana.
Tapi nak cakap jugalah pasal Gotham sebenarnya.
Gotham pun is another character
I
in
rasa
this
macam
movie.
dia tak perlu pun sampah banyak macam tu.
But I feel it's believable.
tapi
No,
I
Gotham
rasa
should
they
be like
overdid
that.
the sampah.
No,
So ada
I
small
believe.
note over pasal
Gotham.
dia ada part. Tak, masalahnya dia ada part. Tak, I faham sampah sarap tu okay. Tapi part yang dia nak pergi dekat dia punya municipal building yang something happen tu, yang macam banyak orang kaya lalu-lalang kat situ. Tapi sampah dia berkumpul kat tangga macam dia dah sapu. Tapi macam seguma kat tangga. Macam aku tahulah tempat kau gritty. Tapi tak adalah sampai macam ni. Ni memang komplain bodoh lah. Tak ada apa pun. It will not destroy your enjoyment of the movie. I just rasa macam asal kau ribat sangat sampah sarap. Okay lah. Dia macam
Tapi Gotham kan memang nampak macam tak ada city planning.
Tapi tu yang best.
Macam
But did you know that this is the first time ever they have shot a Batman movie in the UK? And they actually shot this in Liverpool. Almost all of it was shot in Liverpool because of COVID. So biasa diorang selalu shoot kat Chicago lah benda kan. But this time they had to shoot it in the UK. I think also pasal the actors ke whatever. And they had to shoot it in Liverpool tau. Tapi feel dia macam New York lah. Kan feel dia has always been very New York punya feel lah.
And I like macam Gotham sekarang ada macam LED billboard semua kan.
Macam Times Square.
Macam Times Square.
Dia nampak macam apa? Macam a darker version of New York.
Darker version of New York.
Dystopian New York.
Dystopian New York.
Macam if New York ada evil twin brother, this is it.
Sebab tu lah macam when dia jalan kat on the streets kan, lepas tu dengan palang yang apa tu, trainnya palang tu semua dekat macam kat Haze tau. Macam gila city planning dia. Macam suka hati letak palang kat mana-mana tau. Macam tak ada city planning langsung tau.
Memang nampak chaos lah.
Nampak chaos gila.
Dia memang nampak chaos. Lepas tu okay, kita boleh bercakap sekarang pasal Paul Dano. Yang
Paul Dano.
Who played the role of the Riddler lah. Okay, so what do you think?
Gempak.
Takut tau.
Gempak.
First time I kinda like takut okay, Heath Ledger as Joker memang buat you takut. Takut dengan dia lah as super villain, right? The next one is Paul Dano as
that's how you feel lah.
Because dia macam he really feels like a serial killer yang gila tau. Unhinged tau. Macam and macam very volatile and you don't know what to expect from him tau. Dia macam kejap-kejap dia calm, kejap lagi dia macam mengaruk kan. Macam bahaya sama ni kan. And then you put in macam kinda like a smart genius kononnya lah kan. So I macam I tak boleh belah tau dia punya performance, macam menakutkan.
Okay.
What do you think then?
I rasa macam okay, I suka Heath Ledger punya joke. Okay, villain Batman lah. I suka, well tak adalah, I suka yang dulu punya juga kan. Macam Jack Nicholson. Tapi tak, okay, kalau macam Heath Ledger punya Joker best, I actually suka Joaquin Phoenix punya Joker tau. I rasa menakutkan for me lah. For me, Paul Dano very good acting. I rasa dia main role ni very very well. Cuma I rasa macam not super scary for me. Not super scary for me. I tak rasa that same kind of a fear atau macam shock value yang I rasa bila I tengok Heath Ledger dalam Dark Knight. I rasa tu lagi menakutkan lah untuk I. Tapi kalau nak banding dengan previous villains from other shows yang lain-lain tu kan, macam Bane lah, apa benda semua, memang tak kan, apa Ras Al Ghul lah benda kan. Kan? Yang dia ni macam memang at least dia macam more dia ada depth. Dia ada depth lah, macam you know. And then nanti guys, dia ada backstory juga so dia bukanlah macam villainous for the sake of being villainous. Dia adalah backstory dia kenapa dia jadi macam ni semua.
Villain percaya yang he's on the right path, dia believe that he's on the right side. Itu yang lagi bahaya.
Tapi yang I rasa yang buat dia best adalah benda yang I tak boleh cerita sekarang. I boleh cerita dalam spoiler part. Tapi my point is, dia bad, I tak rasa dia takut. Okay, I don't feel he's scary, tapi I rasa dia best. Sebabkan karakter dia, apa motivation dia, and macam mana benda tu macam berkenaan dengan Batman. In that sense. Cuma daripada segi scary, I rasa macam biasa je.
Biasa je.
Tapi acting dia memang bagus lah.
Acting dia. Dia kalau you nak cast somebody creepy ke apa kan, panggil dia.
Dia creepy lah.
He does it very well tau.
Sebab I suka juga yang dia pakai mask tu semua. Mask dia homemade semua kan. I rasa tu menarik. I rasa this is a very nice take on Riddler compare dengan Jim Carrey zaman dulu lah.
Jim Carrey
kan?
macam zany sangat.
Dia zany. So macam ni you tak expect. Faham tak? Dia macam dah ambil Riddler tu. Tapi dia macam buat Riddler tu macam orang betul. Macam you boleh percaya yang ada serial killer dalam kita punya dunia yang akan adopt symbolism macam tu, outfit macam tu. So benda tu menarik.
That's why I like this Batman. Sebab dia macam very grounded in reality. Macam every single thing dia orang take into account tu memang macam grounded gila lah. Macam memang boleh macam you know at any point benda ni belum laku now. As what you said lah. That's why I like this Batman. Bukan not only just Riddler, tapi macam we see in the trailer juga kan, Penguin. I love the Penguin. Penguin
Are we gonna go there now? Are we gonna go there now?
We saw the trailer
we talk about the Riddler first. You
Riddler
apa
first.
pula perasaan you pasal Riddler?
I like the Riddler. Dia macam Carrie dia kalau nak compare dengan Heath Ledger macam there's different. Macam dia punya scary macam you know, okay, this guy macam serial killer is very straightforward. But yang cunnya sebab his character kan, macam bila tengok kan, dia keluar, dia bagi you this eerie punya vibe tau. So is that kind of scary. Kalau macam Heath Ledger punya different because he's very unpredictable.
Heath Ledger macam psycho gila.
Heath Ledger punya macam you know he's gonna kill you.
And he's fucking smiling doing it. So it's that different kind of scary.
Macam I rasa Riddler punya macam first time kita jumpa Riddler dalam movie ni for me menakutkan. First time tu memang apa ni macam not so much menakutkan macam malam ni aku nightmare tak. Dia memang macam apa ni
Kira kind of way lah.
The thing that he's capable.
Dia ada macam feel Halloween sikit lah. Dia ada feel macam Jason sikit kan. Macam tu kan. So menarik lah benda tu kan.
Dia memang sekali tengok kan macam typical serial killer that you know is gonna like chop you up and simpan one part of you as a trophy. That kind of serial killer tau.
Dia macam sebab Riddler in the comic dia macam a genius tapi just jahat. For the sake of being jahat kan. Yang ni dia macam apa tu, kinda like macam
dia psycho lah,
pandai and unhinged.
Yelah dia macam Joker tau. Dia macam psychologically there's something wrong with him.
I think Batman villain semua ada psychological issues.
Tapi macam tapi okay, I tak tahu dalam cerita ni, I rasa the other two villains, I tak tahu kita boleh cerita pasal diorang ke tak sebab I tak tahu. Tapi the other two villains macam ni, diorang tak ada, for me, diorang bukan psycho. Diorang jahat lah. Diorang motivation dia lain. Macam mafia, duit, dadah, lain. Mamat ni je yang macam psycho lah.
Mamat ni je serial killer.
Tapi I faham macam ada kalau macam artikel semua banyak orang duk compare Paul Dano punya Riddler dengan Heath Ledger kan. Of course you tak boleh nak
dia nak same category lah. Dia macam nak really same category.
What I see is macam the portrayal of this character is similar to what they did with Heath Ledger's Joker. Macam
betul.
dia bukan your typical Joker, tiba-tiba dia keluar differently, lepas tu it's different and gempak. It's like that.
Betul.
Okay, the similarity in that sense betul lah.
Correct. No, I agree.
Agree.
Dia macam fresh take. Not just on Batman, tapi fresh take on the villain juga.
Not only villain je, all the characters fresh take. Best.
Apa tu okay, what do you think of Alfred? I suka
I
gila
love
I
Alfred.
love Alfred.
I suka Alfred
I
gila.
stand for Alfred.
I suka the fact that Alfred is more than just a butler lah dalam cerita ni. And
Dia
kita
macam
dapat
partner,
we in the 22nd century 21st century kan, mana ada butler lagi.
Tak, I suka Alfred tu sebab kita boleh nampak dia punya role as guardian to
dia
Bruce
guardian.
Wayne tau. Macam it's as if bila Bruce Wayne punya parents mati, dia become Bruce Wayne punya legal guardian. Bukan butler dah.
Yeah.
Dia macam the person who macam legal guardian lah, macam bapa angkat sebenarnya kan. Pasal if you think about it logically, walaupun this is a world where a man runs around in a bat suit, he has spent more time with Alfred than he has spent with his own parents tau.
Yeah.
So sebenarnya Alfred ni lebih seorang bapa kepada dia compare dengan mak bapak dia sendiri. Actually-nya kan. So I suka the relationship between them. I think Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis
tu sangat cun dalam this role. I wish we could have seen more of him.
Dia macam
sebenarnya
dia
dia screen time sangat pendek. So kalau tengok dia lagi banyak, macam lagi best lah.
Agree?
But he's the kind of Alfred yang can whoop Bruce Wayne's ass lah.
Itulah.
Wait, there was an Alfred in the animated series yang can whoop his ass also kan?
Actually kalau
Ada,
Alfred dalam Gotham TV series pun cun juga sebenarnya.
Yalah dia
He's some
ex-soldier juga kan.
model macam tu jugalah. Dia similar to that one tau.
Usually Alfred kalau dia tak buat dengan Bruce Wayne, dia macam throw shade tau. Dia macam sindir British dia kan. Kan macam sarcastic kan.
I like
Tapi ini macam boleh marah tau. Like you straight up marah tau. Marah your master tau.
Sebab technically kan, macam Mamat ni baru 2 tahun jadi Batman kan. So I rasa Alfred pun tengah nak adjust tau. Sebab technically Alfred sayang dia.
Betul?
And Alfred doesn't want him to get hurt. Tapi he has to macam somehow biar macam layankan. Sebab dia pun rasa budak ni, kalau aku tak bagi dia buat benda ni, his mental health issues are just gonna get worse. Pasal he needs an outlet.
Only part yang dia boleh ambil kan is this one. And Alfred nak kena guide. And bersabar at the same time kan.
Sabar and whatever lah. So I rasa betul?
Sabar kesiannya.
Tapi I rasa tu lah, macam maybe in the animated series ke apa dah nampak this kind of Alfred. Tapi dalam movie tak ada. Ni first time kita tengok Alfred macam ni.
And then we get to see him run his house, the household tau.
That's the cumpat.
That is the cumpat tau. Macam usually we see Master Wayne datang dengan tea, dengan coffee ke benda or paper ke apa kan. Itu je kan.
Tapi I rasa also because bila kita tengok Alfred dalam movie-movie Batman yang lain, Batman dah tua tau. Batman macam dah a mature man of 40. And Alfred is like a 70-year-old tau. So I kind of feel like again, dia macam kind of make sense that maybe after 25 years of Batman doing this shit, Alfred will be more like the Alfred we have seen previously tau.
So he's more chill after this lah.
Dia dah biasa. And Mamat tu dah besar. So dia dah tak boleh nak marah Batman macam anak tau. Dia macam dah lain. So it's kind of nice because it feels like this again, this is the Alfred before he really became the Alfred. You know, because this Batman is also just becoming Batman So believable lah karakter dia kan. Macam okay, menarik. Nice, I suka. Betul? Alfred best. Ada Alfred juga.
Siapa lagi?
Boleh cakap pasal siapa lagi?
Tu je kot.
Colin Farrell.
Boleh cakap pasal dia ke?
Boleh. Everybody knows now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I rasa macam spoil je.
Tak.
This time memang dari awal dah cakap dah. Memang it's out in the open. Memang it's not a secret.
Okay, sebelum I masuk wayang ni, before I went this movie, I knew that there would be penguin. Okay, and the only penguin that I remember is Danny DeVito punya penguin. Okay. And I was thinking to myself, how lah? Kan? Pasal I always felt Penguin was kind of one of the stupidest looking characters tau dalam Batman. Pasal dia ada hidung tu, yang dia mask je hidung semua. Tapi I fikir macam mana? Macam I couldn't imagine how you were gonna make Penguin any better. Sebab it all just felt a bit like contrived lah. Penguin tu. Tapi gila babi, I was very impressed by how they portray Penguin dalam cerita ni. And of course Colin Farrell amazing lah. And super unrecognizable.
Power gila dia.
Kan?
Macam right down to the accent tau. Macam kalau you dengar betul-betul you susah nak dengar as Colin Farrell tau.
Ya betul. Sebab Colin Farrell tu dia Scottish ke Irish ke? Irish. Tapi yang kelakar apa tau, bila tengok Colin Farrell macam tu, I macam this is a good use of prosthetics.
That's exactly what I told Chip. That's exactly what I told Chip.
Macam midnight mass.
It's not fucking House of Gucci. Where you fucking put Jared Leto in a fucking don't know what fat suit and macam nampak je kan, for no point. Okay,
tak okay jugalah dia punya tu.
Tak, masalahnya doesn't serve a purpose. Tapi Colin Farrell as Penguin, the prosthetic tu serves a purpose. Faham tak? Sebab role tu mencabar. And then they need somebody yang bagus. And then Colin Farrell doesn't look like Colin Farrell at all.
Doesn't sound like him.
Doesn't
behave like him. Sebab kadang-kadang some actors macam
dia ada dia punya
mannerism.
Dia bawa every movie mesti ada dia kan.
Mungkin nampak sikit apa. Yang ni tak ada langsung.
Tak ada.
Nampak macam gangster.
Memang macam itu. Macam
mafia.
Memang mobster kau.
Dia macam Fredo. Fredo dalam Godfather.
Fredo anak dia. Fredo anak Godfather. Godfather punya anak yang first tu.
Tak. Fredo is the
dia punya ni
dia punya the brother. Al Pacinonya brother.
Yelah tak. The first Godfather yang Marlon Brando tu, Fredo tu is one of his three sons.
One of his
three sons kan. Actually the number 3.
Number 3 ke something like that.
I think after
Nombor dua. Yang kononnya bodoh atas Michael.
Yang kononnya bodoh tu. Ya, correct.
In the second one yang dia betray the family tu kan, that Michael had to kill him.
So I thought, and then what I liked about it, the scars on his faces. Sebenarnya macam Danny DeVito punya penguin. No. Memang tak di hidung semua. Tapi kalau you tengok the shape of how they did certain things, I rasa memang kind of looks like penguin dia punya mask tapi without the beak.
Oh ya ke?
I tak tahu. I rasa I macam draw some comparisons.
For me macam scar dia macam, because you're a gangster, you
yeah.
get the scar
tahu,
lah.
I know. Tapi I felt that ada juga macam reminiscent sikit
of
the shape of the scar. The shape of the scar on dia punya face tu. Macam tu
could be a
lah.
small detail they just throw in.
I tak tahulah. Might be reading too much into it.
Nak pay homage ke?
But it's kind of nice. Because it kind of like really makes his face macam lagi, I rasa dia nampak macam, tak, penguin kan selalu ada mask. Mask dia kan macam gitu kan. Dia punya mask.
Mana ada
mask? Ada mask dia?
Dia tak ada mask.
Dia tak ada mask lah.
Dia tak ada mask.
Penguin tak ada mask.
Dia pakai monocle.
Dia pakai
monocle.
Dengan top hat.
Ya, dia pakai top hat. Ya. Jap.
And then selalu hidung dia panjang lah.
Ya, correct.
Macam tu kan.
Hidung dia panjang. Okay. Kalau you tengok muka Danny DeVito ni, okay, forget dia hidung panjang, tapi tengok dia punya shape of dia punya muka macam ni. Lepas tu kalau you tengok muka penguin dalam The Batman, dia macam ada similar tau. I tak tahulah guys, I might just be making this shit up in my head.
Kepala tebal.
Kepala tebal lah.
He kind of does. You see what I'm saying? Like the shape of the nose. Nampak tak?
The shape of the nose is penguin lah.
Lepas tu dia punya, faham tak? I just kind of feel he kind of macam tu lah. And then okay, lepas tu I suka penguin sebab dia memang bukan macam villain superhero lah. Dia memang macam mafia boss lah. Dia mafia boss kan. Macam kalau you letak dia dalam action movie macam Die Hard ke apa pun make sense juga.
Monster true lah.
And
that's why, because in the beginning masa Detective Comics, Batman dia fight dengan mafia je. Dia tak ada this super villain, all this crazy killers semua benda semua tak ada. Dia just fight with mafia.
So this is like a tribute to that as well.
It goes back to
dia line Dick Tracy dulu lah.
Dick Tracy.
Macam villain dia pelik sikit. Ada
tapi it kind of makes sense kalau dia sebenarnya is a mass vigilante who wants to clean up the streets of the city. the people he should go up against bukanlah macam Dr. Evil ke kan?
Dr. Freeze. Dr. Freeze semua.
Mr. Freeze.
Sorry, Mr. Freeze.
Dia sebab kalau dia hidup dalam dunia tak superhero lah. Kalau dia hidup dalam dunia tak superhero, dia sebagai detektif. Make sense lah dia punya villains macam ni. Sebab I pun rasa ni bukan superhero movie tau.
Yeah.
In a way,
It's a
kan?
It's a crime movie.
Dia crime. Dia macam crime thriller. Tapi mamak ni berpakaian seperti kelawar. Jalan-jalan.
Crime movie starring Batman.
Movie starring Batman. Starring Batman.
That's what it is lah.
Betul. Okay.
Siapa lagi kita tak cover?
Macam dah cover je semua.
Cover almost all the actors lah.
Betul.
Penguin.
Kan? Penguin. Penguin memang best. Another character, the Batmobile.
Ni I tak puas hati lah. Batmobile
Tapi Batmobile tak nampak
mati,
sangat from the trailers though. The Batmobile macam sikit je from the trailers.
Yeah, the Batmobile tak, tapi ada juga the trailer.
Yeah.
The Batmobile tu. Tapi what do you feel of? Okay lah. I'm
Tak,
sure
I tak
a lot of
puas
Batman
hati.
fans want to know about the Batmobile.
Tak, I tak puas hati dengan Batmobile sebab I rasa tak dapat tengok betul-betul. Itu yang I tak puas hati. Bukan I tak puas hati dengan bentuk dia semua, tak. I rasa Batmobile dia gempak. Macam I suka sebab dia tak macam Batmobile biasa. Dia lain tau. I tak nak explain lain macam mana.
Ini I rasa macam Batmobile baru nak buat juga.
Dia macam Batmobile baru nak buat. Dia macam rough around the edges.
Dia
macam
macam the
Batmobile.
rough number one Batmobile.
Kita bikin.
Tapi I tak suka yang kita tak dapat that whole hero shot of the Batmobile. Sebab I nak tengok. I nak tengok. So I rasa dalam cerita ni macam I tak dapat tengok cukup. Tak cukup.
The Batmobile tu macam
mungkin movie seterusnya kot.
Tapi rasa macam intentional juga. Macam saja je.
Mungkin lah. Mungkin
dia macam,
intentional.
Memang macam ni macam rough around the edges. Kita draft dulu macam tu.
Tapi I nak satu shot je yang macam kereta dia. Yang I dapat tengok kereta dia kat dalam workshop dia ke apa ke tak kisahlah. Tapi nak tengok kereta dia sikit.
Actually ada kat dalam shop. Tapi
ada
dia tak nampak
tu,
full.
tapi
Dia tak
belakang.
nampak. Dia tak
Kan
nampak
nampak
full.
buntut dia je.
So nampak buntut dia je.
And-
Buntut dia cun lah.
I kinda
Buntut
Batmobile tu yang cun
Actually betul.
Bukan benda lain tau. Dengar betul-betul. Buntut
Buntut Batman tak cun,
Batmobile.
Buntut Batman pun tak cun.
Itu saya tak komen.
Oi, apa ni? Flashing. Batman Flash.
Tidak. Katakan tidak.
Tapi this Batmobile for me, cakap if you want to be Batman roaming around in Batmobile in Gotham kan, this is the Batmobile that you should drive tau, because you can blend in
Betul.
With the city.
in the traffic tau, because it looks like a muscle
normal
car,
car.
super car.
Nampak macam
Yeah.
muscle
Itu je.
car.
Which is cute. I like it so much.
Tak, lepas tu dia memang cun lah. Again, dia macam lo-fi sikit.
Dia lo-fi.
Tapi dia menarik.
raw, grounded.
I rasa macam grounded lah.
Very
Sebab macam
grounded.
I tak suka macam Batman flashy. Macam boyo juga Batman kan. So,
Batman flash.
but this one macam it's like yes, macam I am one with the night. Baru betul.
Tak, dia choose sebab apa? Macam dia ada function tau. Specific function lah. Macam for example kalau dalam Nolannya trilogy, Batmobile dia gempak macam tu, but it's supposed to be a tank, it's supposed to be a military vehicle. That's the function tau. But he turn it into a Batmobile kan. So yang ni macam very
It's
grounded.
a muscle car.
Muscle car, he needs
That
to
he
blend
turn into,
in apa semua kan. And dia baru start. So dia baru macam ni kan.
Dia baru tengah add stuff on it kan. Macam baru-baru macam nampak macam rangka juga tau kadang-kadang.
Which is cute actually.
Dia memang nampak
WIP.
macam
WIP Batmobile.
dia nampak macam mat-mat yang suka bikin kereta
Mat-mat
kan.
suka bikin kereta
Dah
tu.
pergi racing kat track kan. Tapi bikin terlebih sikit.
Tak sebab flashy sebab dia ada duit.
Betul.
I
Kan
love the
superpower
raw look tu.
Cina. Tapi I tak adalah nak cakap Batmobile lain tak cun.
Jap, tapi bad bike.
The bad bike.
Bad bike tu I rasa macam
Biasa je. Nampak
biasa
macam
je lah.
biasa je.
I tak rasa
Actually,
dia ni.
bad bike tu,
I was hoping it would look more like a Triumph. I was because
Yelah,
because because the
Okay,
Batmobile, because the Batmobile is kind of lo-fi and retro. I would have preferred the bike to be like that. Macam more Triumph style,
Actually,
macam Captain America punya style motorbike.
yang bad bike tu, dia kind of macam Triumph juga. Lepas tu dia punya whatever
Tapi
you call
tayar dia besar gila
depan ni.
Tayar besar
looks
gila.
like the motorcycle racing dulu-dulu tau.
Oh,
Sebab
does it?
ya,
I
ya,
macam
ya,
tak
ya.
perasan.
Dia ada a bit retro tapi sebenarnya dia design benda tu. Macam depan dia nampak macam Batman-nya lah tajam macam tu. Tapi the bulat look tu is very retro macam.
Tapi I tak suka sebab tayar dia besar.
Tapi that's
tayar
sport
Tayar
bike
besar
Yeah.
tu buat I rasa macam bike modern.
Tak.
Dia
It's actually
bagi
lama
I
agak.
feel macam dia bagi I feel macam apa cerita yang colour-colour tu, yang neon light tu.
Tron.
Dia bagi
Tron.
I feeling macam
Tron. Tron.
Sorry
Kau
macam
kena apa? On je.
macam brain fight je.
Tayar besar dengan neon.
Dia ada.
Tron.
Macam I rasa Batmobile lagi cun daripada motor.
Yeah, definitely.
Itu je lah. I tak adalah rasa macam bencinya aku kat motor ni. Tak adalah macam tu.
Honestly, motor dia
Cuma
nothing
rasa
special
macam-
lah. Nothing
I rasa
special.
macam
Very
tu lah.
Yeah.
Tapi I rasa macam it's to me motor tu macam just perfect juga for him to go around the city. Macam again macam Cik said that macam you're going around Gotham kan, you tak nak pay people pay so much attention to you, benda tu macam blends in nicely
Yeah.
Tapi
lah.
tayar dia bagak sangat.
Tayar dia bagak.
Sebab jalan tu banyak sampah nanti macam
Jalan dia banyak lubang kan.
Itu absorption semua.
Bukan tayar, steamroller tau. Lenyek sampah.
Lenyek
tu kan.
sampah.
Tak tahu lah kenapa Gotham sepah je.
I rasa dia
Sebab dia punya
punya
Dewan Bandaraya corrupted.
Dia orang bandaraya kerap.
Dewan
tapi betul lah, betul
Bandaraya.
lah.
I ingat Dewan Bandaraya dia strike tau. Tapi okey lah betul-betul Dewan Bandaraya dia
Corrupted
kurang
juga.
melampau sangat.
Kan
Kau punya
dua masuk
sampah
poket
tu.
lagi mampus kan sampah semua kan.
Memang macam it kind of irked me tau when I was watching it. Sebab I perasan macam asal banyak sangat sampah. Macam aku faham lah kau nak cakap tempat ni chaos. Tapi I rasa dia punya prop master sampah tu macam slightly kind of overdid it sikit. Tapi sebenarnya benda tu not even a thing.
Kesian
Just me.
Liverpool terpaksa kena sampah-sampah tu.
Tu lah pasal lah.
Dia benda tak terurus to go crazy tau. Macam bos nak letak berapa keping sampah ni? Duk bakul.
Dua bakul lah.
Kau tandang je tong sampah tu.
Siap suruh kru macam buang-buang lagi ni kopi semua kan. Buang je.
Apa habis minum campak ke?
Kelakar.
And this movie is almost 3 hours.
3 hours.
2 hours and
Betul.
56 minutes.
Kira 3 jam lah. 4
3
minit
jam
je
lah.
shy of
Ah.
3 minutes.
So siapa tak boleh
3
handle
hours.
3 jam ni movie
Tolong kencing sebelum tengok movie.
tolong kencing. Tapi kita orang pun macam tak terasa pun nak kencing tengok.
Tak
For
rasa.
us lah, for
Tapi
us.
kita dah empty our bladders beforehand sebab
Itu
we know it was
lah.
3 hours.
Kita
Kita
settlekan dulu toilet baru masuk.
baru masuk. Dan
right.
after that lari balik keluar after 3 hours.
Itulah.
Tadi kau cakap apa? Zaflot cakap scene kalau nak pergi kencing, scene yang dekat
Funeral.
funeral sebab ada online
dekat
scene
online
tu.
ada scene funeral tu.
So that's a time lah for you to go to bathroom tapi tengok dulu online lah scene tu. Macam tu lah. Tapi I rasa you pergi toilet sebelum start wayang, lepas tu dalam tu janganlah minum coke sampai 4 ke apa kan. Tak boleh tahan kan. Berpada-pada lah minum air kat dalam wayang. Tapi memang sangat panjang. Tapi I rasa macam tak adalah. Okay, I selalu tertidur tau dalam wayang. Ni memang masalah I lah. Especially kalau I rasa cerita tu bosan. Rasa cerita tu bosan dia tertidur kan. Tapi I tak tertidur lah tengok cerita ni. Walaupun dia 3 jam.
Yeah.
I rasa boleh je tengok from start to finish. Tak ngantuk pun kan.
Tak ngantuk.
So I rasa macam okay. I mean personally for me, I tak adalah rasa I feel that there are certain things about this film yang could have been better. Tapi I still feel that overall if I can stay awake for 3 hours watching it, I rasa okay. Overall faham tak? Macam I tak tertidur lah.
Yeah.
So macam okay lah. Itu I punya barometer. Kalau I tak tertidur maksud cerita tu okay lah.
Okay lah. You tak tidur for 3 hours tu it's achievement lah.
Kan?
Cerita
Lepas tu
bagus.
Ihsan macam duduk pandai-pandai juga. I tahu dia tengah tunggu bila
Tengok
tertidur
kalau
ke
you
tak dia.
tertidur ke
Yeah,
tak.
I need to keep this in check. Kalau tidak nanti dia kena dengar.
Dia tak bagi I tidur dalam wayang. Kalau I tertidur
But-
jadi
memang.
kejut.
Rookie je.
But kalau dengan
Kesian
haze is different tau. Sikit-sikit macam
Sebab I suka excited
I
terlebih.
selalu kalau I dah tertidur dalam wayang betul dia nudge I marah. Macam biar I nak tidur kan. Lepas tu bangun macam apa jadi Baik dia boring kan. Sorry memang I useless sikit. Betul. tak tertidur lah. Saya rasa okay.
Ke kita kena tukar partnering macam ni. Macam you, sebab we excited terlebih sama-sama. And then you dengan Cip suka tak nak cakap, duduk sama.
Nanti dua-dua tertidur.
I tak
Dia
tidur.
tak tidur.
Okay, tapi dia akan biarkan I tidur kan.
I akan biarkan you tidur.
Kau kena take over the nudging lah.
Tak ada masa aku.
Anyway, apa ni? Okay, so itulah. Now we want to talk about how did we feel about the
Yeah, have we covered
else?
everything?
Anything to comment?
About
Do you
what?
have anything else to comment?
Tiba-tiba out of nowhere. Okay, for overall this thing macam I feel macam for those who've never seen Batman in this light kan, this is a good opportunity to see it in different light sebab macam it's not your normal Batman. You nak tengok macam this philandering billionaire macam buang duit sini sana dengan all these girls memang tak ada lah.
Dia belum rasa lagi.
Dia belum discover
Dia
dia philandering ways. He's still too distraught about the past.
He's still traumatized by his past. So he's trying to figure out himself macam angsty.
Dia tengah still lagi feeling the pain ni.
Feeling emo in the rain, menangis. I don't know.
Cakap dia sudah lah 20 tahun dah kot.
Dia belum perkena perempuan lagi kan.
Not yet lah. He hasn't become the billionaire playboy. Tak tahu Cip memang busuk gila dia cakap benda tu. Tapi I macam ignore. I tengah ignore je sekarang ni. I teruskan perbualan ni. Dia belum jadi billionaire playboy lagi. Okay, dah teruskan.
Alfred tak bagi dia control bank account lagi.
Tak bagi. Alfred pegang duit semua kan.
Kau ni nak emo je kan.
Tak emo. Nak beli kereta sikit-sikit boleh lah kan.
Gila dah 30 tahun tak boleh pegang duit lagi.
Bukan 20 lebih
Kan kau nak apa-apa
Dia dah
tahu
30
aku.
lebih masa tu.
Is it?
He's like 30 something dia macam early 30s lah.
Dalam cerita ni
yes.
I rasa dia 20 lebih.
Tu
Dia
lah
20 lebih?
20 plus
I rasa macam dia punya perangai mannerism macam orang
early
late,
20s.
I tak rasa early lah. Macam
Yes,
26, 27 macam tu
Mid to
lah.
late lah. Yeah.
Sebab Robert Bat-tinson pun not young anymore kan. So muka dia pun I rasa boleh lah pass off for late 20s punya orang lah.
Tapi suka dia punya angles tau. Dia macam tak, he look I don't know. To me macam dia boleh pass off as mid to early 20s lah.
Okay. Boleh.
I mean that's what I feel lah. So
Okay lah 20s lah basically
20s lah, 20s je lah.
20s lah.
Still figuring out shit, still young adult. So macam memang it's nice to see this angle tau. Sebab we've not seen live action Batman macam ni. And memang macam if you guys want to watch, memang tolong watch. Memang it's different.
Yeah, give this movie a watch. Okay, no, I have to say not everybody will like this take.
Betul? Betul.
Because this movie pun dah macam kind of like divide the fan.
Is it?
Some suka, some tak suka.
So that's the current sentiment
lah. It depends.
Sebab I pun rasa I tak adalah as over the moon about this movie as the rest of these guys lah. Kan I dalam non-spoiler ni I cakap benda baik-baik je. So kalau you nak dengar I cakap benda jahat-jahat semua, you kena tunggu spoiler. Adalah jahat. But my point is I betul-betul rasa macam there's some things. Okay, I rasa macam yes, fresh Batman best, Robert Pattinson sangat best, dia pandai berlakon dan semua. Tapi I rasa macam the story itself has narrative flaws yang I susah nak overlook lah. Itu bagi I lah. In terms of the structure of the story, the narrative, how everything comes together, I rasa macam tak cukup memuaskan. In that sense.
And then maybe for some people pun maybe dia punya running time dia tu, the certain parts in Act 3 dia boleh trimkan sikit lah. Tapi for me macam I gobble everything up.
Itulah.
Pada kita lagi lama lagi best.
Buat 6 jam
sebab I pun rasa macam from a narrative standpoint, at some point it kind of lost the plot for me. So I do feel that is my complaint lah. Kalau I have to complain about something, that is my complaint. But I rasa macam dia tak reach its full potential in my point of view lah. In my point of view. Tapi in terms of Batman being best,
Yes.
Memang
It's
best. Macam tu lah. So it's not lah, faham tak? Dia macam not so much macam benci cerita ni. Tak. Dia macam cerita ni okay, Batman best tapi cerita dia okay. That's the thing for me. Macam Batman best,
faham.
villain best, what they're trying to do best. Tapi narrative dia for me just okay.
Can be better.
It can be better lah. That's what I think.
And then for once I have to give hats off to Warner Brothers sebab I rasa dia macam tak ada meddling. Ada meddling sikit which we gonna we're gonna
talk about later
in the spoilers. Tapi I think most of the movie dia macam freehand.
Yeah, and also macam again hats off lah for to Warner Brothers buat macam berani to go forward with this kind of movie tau. You know what I mean?
And then pasal I was reading an interview with Matt Reeves dalam Esquire. So he was talking about the fact that when he was doing the last Planet of the Apes movie yang dia buat tu, Warner Brothers was already calling him at that time.
What, to do Batman?
To do this Batman.
Uish.
Yes. They were already calling him that time. At that time, diorang dah ada Ben Affleck punya script. And they wanted, and I think Ben Affleck dah cakap he doesn't want to direct it, but he'll star in it. And so they were looking for a director and they really wanted Matt Reeves. Dia memang nak sangat. And then Matt Reeves cakap dengan dia macam, I don't have time for this right now. Pasal I tengah sibuk editing Planet of the Apes.
Right.
So macam I can't even think about it right now. Maybe you should find somebody else for the project.
Siapa agaknya yang terfikir Matt Reeves nak suruh Matt Reeves?
Tak tahu, I don't know.
Macam I thought macam dia dah bagi treatment.
Tak, bukan. Diorang kejar dia.
Kejar
Diorang kejar dia.
Bestnya.
So he said, if you really want me pun, right now, I cannot think of this because I'm like neck deep in editing Planet of the Apes. Lepas tu diorang macam, tak apa, we'll wait.
Wow.
So then, when he finished doing that and he actually went to see them, and then it's like, dia cakap, he was, I think he took a meeting with them and then he explained to them, macam dia dah dapat script. Then he went to see them and cakap dengan diorang. Dia nak cakap no tau sebenarnya. So when he went to see Warner Brothers, dia macam courtesy call. Sebenarnya dia nak cakap no. Dia pergi jumpa Warner Brothers. Dia cakap macam this script is good. Yang Ben Affleck tulis is
tapi
good.
Tapi it's not what he wanted to do.
But it's not my vision of Batman. So if you want me to do this, so that moment dia kata no. I wouldn't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then Warner Brothers cakap dengan dia, what kind of Batman do you want to do? So dalam that meeting with nothing, dia macam kind of explain now the Batman that he sees in his head. Just verbally off the bat. And then Warner Brothers got really excited about it. And diorang cakap okay. So I kind of think maybe sebab diorang yang kejar Matt Reeves, diorang kena bagi dia more freedom kot. Sebab
betul?
faham tak? Macam tu kan?
Kan?
So I was reading that interview lah that he gave. Macam tu.
That's interesting.
Interesting sangat. Memang interesting sangat.
Because usually dia dengar cerita that the director yang wanted to do a certain movie,
correct,
kan?
And then
they will pitch it to the studios semua.
Correct. Tapi tak, ni dia ada way round. Lepas tu I guess it's really maybe in that moment dia boleh bagi his vision of Batman pasal he's such a big Batman fan, kan? Like he's read the comics. He knows everything pasal Batman. Sebab tu dia boleh envision kalau dia buat Batman, this is the Batman he would do in his head tau. So mungkin benda tu yang Warner Brothers suka kot. Pasal he knows the source material.
Yes. Yeah, he understands Batman.
He understands the source material.
And then it's a fresh take for a live action Batman because it's something yang audience tak pernah tengok lagi.
But it's not really a fresh take for people who love the Batman comics.
So in the comics boleh relate. But for movie goers biasa je, it's a fresh take.
Betul. So I rasa pasal he knows that.
Yeah.
He just wants to bring like the original story to life. Sebab he understands the source material.
Yes.
So I think that's what makes him macam special lah in that way kan. Itulah
special. Kalau kau fanboy, it always makes a big difference for these directors kan. Kalau dia fanboy, you'll be able to see it in the movie.
But maybe that's also why you cakap right, when this movie opened and you heard the VO, you felt like you could see it as a comic panel.
Yes.
You know, and obviously him coming from somewhere as somebody who did read the comics and does know the source material kan, it's like he can give fan service. But it doesn't have to be macam in your face sangat.
Exactly.
So macam mungkin benda tu yang menarik lah pasal apa yang dia buat.
You masuk into the movie with the VO like the comic panel, and then you exit the movie pun with the VO like the comic panel juga. Macam gila sel. Hats off.
I also think he did a good job lah.
Yep.
Not saying he didn't.
Yeah.
Right?
He achieved a lot and lagi satu yang cunnya, Matt Reeves macam dia dah cakap awal-awal tau dia nak buat semua benda ni and he delivered it.
Yeah. Yep.
Kan? So that's something lah.
Itulah susah. In this day and age, director really get to do what they want. Kan? Usually memang kena adhere to
studio meddling.
meddling. And kalau dia masuk Marvel, I rasa memang tak boleh. Dia tak boleh buat macam ni.
Tak, sebab dia kalau dia masuk Marvel, mungkin orang akan rasa cerita dia terlalu lo-fi. You get what I'm saying? Sebab I rasa DC, tapi I'm not saying he cannot do epic tau. Pasal Planet of the Apes epic.
Yes.
It's not that he cannot do epic.
Yeah.
Tapi kalau dia nak buat pad down superhero movie, susah untuk Marvel. Sebab Marvel dah establish macam Big Bang Boom Bang, macam
the best CG,
visual best.
And also macam the threat tu macam is interplanetary threats tau. Dia dah tak main lah macam threat kat Gotham City je.
Sekarang dah jadi multi-dimensional.
Tu dah lain macam multi-dimensional kan.
Tapi I rasa dia boleh je tapau tu juga. Cuma dia akan buat lain lah. He cannot make this kind of a story lah.
This guy very very talented lah. I mean power gila lah. I mean this dude can turn a handheld camera movie into a
pasal Cloverfield kan.
Movie tau, Cloverfield kan.
Actually masa Cloverfield keluar, dia macam agak change the game. Cloverfield tu, especially in terms of cinematography lah. How they want to portray kan, macam it's kind of like Blair Witch Project on steroids kan. And macam gempak gila. And I was telling sama itu macam keluar daripada wayang rasa pening kepala. It feels like shaking so much.
Kau tak ramai orang buat yang handheld lagi tau.
Betul. And then after that dah banyak macam tu. So
banyak
you kind of
copycat lah, banyak
the
copycat.
stage
Dia
lah.
buat handheld action macam man gila.
Lepas tu Planet of the Apes, come on lah. And Planet of the Apes, people have been trying to do it for so long and they just cannot get it right lah. Macam it so hard to make a movie about like diabolical evolved monkeys without making it look like super fucking cheesy.
And then he made it that we are rooting for the monkeys.
Betul, kita rooting for monkeys.
The monkeys are the heroes in the story.
Betul.
Macam you hate humankind pula macam kan.
Kan? Tak, memang I paling suka lah. I suka gila Planet of the Apes lah. So for me, daripada situ je macam I rasa macam memang he can turn dirt into gold kind of thing lah. I memang ada perasaan macam tu sebab I memang suka dia punya pass ni lah kan.
Password dia.
Betul-betul.
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes sangat best tau guys. Korang kena tengok walaupun cerita tu dah lama, still boleh tengok lagi. Sangat bagus.
Still holds up lah.
Sangat bagus.
Cerita pasal beruk tapi sedih ada, takut ada, cemas ada, semualah ada kan.
Yang masa Caesar diri atas masa Caesar dekat rumah, dekat attic tu. Ingat tak? Yang Caesar dekat attic tu kan. Lepas tu macam home man, macam sedih.
That one feels gila.
Tak boleh. So Mamat ni direct benda tu lah. Memang sangat best. Okay.
No, I think we're good.
Tapi one thing I can say about this movie, I don't know lah kalau macam apa nama, everyone feels the same kan. Tapi I think this one, even though the tone, the colour gelap apa semua, but I think this is the most beautifully shot Batman movie ever, I think.
Okay lah, for you maybe lah.
Okay.
I rasa macam competent filmmaking.
I mean the cinematography apa semua lah. Kau tengok all the scenes, the setup semua kan. Nanti kau tengok you watch again and then you compare to the old movies. Memang lain lah. Lain lah.
I rasa what Isam saying for me is macam this movie is the kind of movie that kalau you tengok 5-6 years from now, dia tak nampak lapuk. Pasal the way it's shot is timeless.
Yes.
Dia tak ada guna macam new fangled technology sangat. So I rasa bila you tengok movie ni 8 years from now, dia tak nampak dated macam other Batman movies or any movie in particular. Sebab nampak dated Yang ni I rasa takkan nampak dated.
Exactly. The thing is because I've been looking dia punya shots apa semua tu, and then I don't compare dengan Nolan punya tau. Macam Nolan ni boleh rasa dia punya dated tau. That's why I feel this way. Nanti if you guys
banyak orang will compare this to the Nolan movie.
Itu memang tak boleh apa sebab dia bawa the feel tu memang ada Nolan punya feel. Nolan was the first one yang bawa realistic ni semua.
Tapi Nolan macam 2008.
Batman Begins 2004,
2005. Dark Knight 2008. Itu macam susah lah nak cakap Nolan punya tak berapa bagus.
Betul.
Actually Nolan punya what I can say is dia punya story
correct.
Memang jangan lawan
lah,
tolong
betul. I agree.
Memang lagi power lah.
Betul. Narrative memang Nolan menang.
This one I'm talking about the shots of the movie.
The shots.
You guys dapat nanti ada chance tengok sekali, tengok and see how what I'm talking about. And you guys should lalang korang nak tengok nanti kan.
Layan semua Batman lama
Batman Marathon.
All the scenes macam Batman tengah diri atas bangunan, tengah tengok sunset. Dia ada sunset, sunrise dengan malam je mostly. Siang jarang dapat tengok. Dia akan banyak lah.
I pun rasa dia memang timeless lah.
Cinematic shot lah.
Dia takkan jadi dated. Tapi I rasa dia terlalu gelap.
Tapi I suka
I tahu tak
dia.
tak serius. I rasa macam cun. Memang noir, memang dark. I betul. Tapi I rasa terlalu gelap. Macam banyak benda aku tak nampak langsung. Macam certain thing is like macam I want to see what's going on. Lepas tu I kind of have to like macam kecilkan mata kan. Macam mata aku yang buta ke. Benda ni gelap sangat. Macam tu kan.
Korang ada tengok tak dekat Facebook JSC post kan. Ada orang comment Batman so dark and then JSC reply balik, what you want to see Batman flying in rainbow is it? It's Batman ma.
I love that reply cungi.
Batman ma, you want to see
Batman toy yang colour rainbow. What the hell kan?
Tapi betul lah. Dia gelap.
Toy colour rainbow.
Kan? Dia very gelap. Dia memang gelap. Tapi cantik lah. Actually cinematography dia pun
not bad lah.
Gempak ke? I tak ingat dia buat apa benda tapi. No, I was reading up about it tapi I dah lupa.
Tapi it's so macam semua benda is a good combination lah. The colour, the music, the tone.
Betul. Setuju. Music, colour, tone, betul.
The mood lah.
Mood dia.
I rasa mood dia is very strong in this movie. Mood dia memang best. Macam you can feel
mood dia macam graphic novel punya mood.
Betul. The dark graphic novels.
Lepas tu the mood dia semua tu dengan music consistent tau. Throughout the whole movie.
Betul consistent.
Dia macam grunginess, greedy, best gila.
So since kita dah cakap semua the feel of the movie semua, our rating lah sekarang kan. So what this movie, the rating?
To be honest kan bahaya, because actually I love
bahaya.
Apa yang bahayanya?
Bahaya sebab
marah bahaya.
Sebab dia macam it's the same time. Macam I like the Batman. The Bat is good. The Bat is very 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 good. Tapi again, I still tak hook with the narrative.
Oh, you agree with me?
Yeah, but I like it more for the Bat. That's why I say the Bat.
Yeah, correct. I didn't think you thought that way. Okay, I'm not alone. I shall not be bashed all alone today. I got a friend.
I agree dengan you.
Oh yeah, betul. Okay, so okay.
I je yang tak agree dengan korang.
Okay, so kita bash chip lah hari ni. Kita bash chip. Kita bash chip.
Bash.
Kill the bear. Kesian.
Tapi itulah, I feel macam sedih because I feel the Bat is very good, the characters are very good, semua macam the mood is tune, the song is tune, but the problem is macam I don't know what I'm looking forward to. Where is the story gonna go next? The story is not showing me where it's gonna go.
Dia macam taking it very slow, terlalu slow to get to a point kan. That can ada feel macam tu sikit kan.
Sikit lah.
I know what you mean. Okay.
But overall, like the character, yes. To be honest, every character in this, I buy. You take my money now, that kind. But narrative, I still don't know where you want to take me lah.
Narrative dia buy 3 free 1. Narrative dia yang free tu. Dia dah buy 3 characters, narrative dia free. Kan?
That's why lah like this. Okay.
So rating dia?
Okay, because narrative, if the narrative was tight, I would give it a 10. Tapi tak. So I give it a 8.
Wah, 8 lah. Okay lah, boleh juga.
Because I like the band.
Okay, I will pose a question to you. Kalau you were to give a picnic basket rating for the characters alone, what you give?
Okay, characters alone.
Batman, Catwoman and the main villains semua, what you give?
Actually, I would give it close to a 10 now.
Yeah. But then if narrative alone, how much you give?
Narrative alone very low actually. I think I'll give it a 5 or 6 saja.
So that is actually the correct. Betul lah, correct. Faham tak? Dia is another one of those picnic baskets yang requires a caveat tau. You know what I'm saying? Because I totally get where she's coming from.
Okay.
In that sense.
So, actually, basically what I was doing was averaging out everything.
Averaging out 8.
Everything 8.
Kan?
Okay.
Because
betul.
you have a 10 for characters, so narrative I think macam kind of okay, tapi macam altogether 8 boleh lah.
Betul.
It's memang you gotta watch it.
Don't get us wrong, it's still cun gila lah.
It's so cun. But tengoklah.
Dia cun.
Tengoklah,
Tapi it's not without its flaws lah.
It's
Itu
not
cerita
perfect.
dia. Dia bukan macam Dune now. You know what I'm saying?
Dune lain cerita.
Dune,
Kali
kita pusing balik dia Dune kan. Because this is the shit.
Tapi cerita macam Dune comes along once every decade lah. That kind of thing.
Oh my God,
So susah nak compare. And plus Dune bukan cerita pasal superhero. So okay lah. Lain lah kata. Tapi nak say like macam Dune, you akan bagi tak payah caveat tau. Macam ini markah dia. Tapi yang cerita ni dia memang macam okay, pasal karakter dia best nak mampus, rating dia tinggi. Tapi kalau karakter semua tak ada, you ambil jalan cerita dia je, kurang sikit.
Betul. Dia tak boleh stand alone. Story dia memang tak boleh stand alone.
Story dia susah nak stand alone.
Which is a day I really wish the story was stronger.
Itulah saya juga rasa begitu.
Sebegitu. Macam mana Encik Bear?
Encik Bear.
I will give it a 9.
Wow. Very high.
Very high. Apa pasal dia tak dapat 10? Apa pasal dia tak dapat 10?
Macam dia macam something in the third act yang macam kurang sikit.
So we will talk about this later.
In the spoiler I will mention lah. Tapi dia macam memang 1 point away from a 10 just because of the third act to certain decision that they make in terms of story wise kan, yang macam it could have been 10 tapi you know because everything else right up to that point is cun.
Tapi second question,
apa dia?
Kalau rank with the rest of the Batman movies, contoh katalah your top 3, where does the Batman sit in the entire history of Batman films lah? Tak payah cerita black and white tu lah, yang modernnya lah. Adam West pun tak payah cerita lah, yang more of like the modern cinematic experiences kan. Does this make your top 3?
Yes.
For me, yes.
Where does it sit?
For me. Can I answer first if you're still thinking?
A lot of people would rank The Dark Knight higher than Batman Begins.
Okay.
But for me, Batman Begins gave me a bigger impact.
Faham?
Yes.
I tahu Isam setuju benda tu.
Batman Begins has given me a bigger impact. Gila. I masa tengok Batman Begins kan menangis sial.
Tapi tu macam origin story.
Tak, macam it's the kind of masa tu is the kind of Batman that you wanted for so long tau.
Betul.
And Christopher Nolan macam deliver in spades tau. Everything semua tau. And then like we said lah, dia pandai set up the action pieces kan, from one action piece to the next kan, and then every action piece they showcase something about Batman tau.
Betul.
And they got it right.
From
Batman alone, and dia from the training to dia punya starting as Batman to the Batmobile to dia punya end fight kan, semua cun tau, on all fronts tau. So this one would rank number 3 because Dark Knight pun is actually good because of Heath Ledger. As the Joker, memang undeniable performance lah. And the story pun actually memang quite tight in the Dark Knight. Tapi I lagi prefer Batman Begins punya cerita compared to the Dark Knight. Tapi in terms of feel the Batman. This movie feel memang I got stuck into the depressive mood of Batman. Kan? I feel dia punya pain tau. I feel dia punya angry at the world. Kan? Dia macam he's the kind of Batman that when he suits up as Batman, because he is so affected by parents dia dah mati kan. Every time that he suits up for Batman, jadi Batman, every criminal yang dijumpa tu, he wishes that is the criminal yang tembak dia punya parents. He feels like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this Batman will rank third lah.
Okay.
So I'll give it 9. Pick ni best out of 10.
Hazy, where do you rank it in your favorite with all the other Batman films?
I actually rank it number 1.
Okay, cool.
You know why? Because the feels. For me, the feels is right. Everything about how gritty the traumatic experience, it's very real. It's very macam, I don't know, this is the Batman that I want. Maybe it's because personal feelings. To me, this is the Bat that I want.
Yeah.
Then I can see the progress, how he will grow to be that mature Batman at the end that we will see later on.
Yelah, sebab ni pun trilogy. So ni baru part 1. So kita pun tak tahu lagi the development of the character. It's very hard to make a judgement now lah kan. Mungkin dia akan clear up certain things in the next movie kan. So
betul?
benda-benda tu lah.
And this Batman dengan Nirvana, okay?
That's a very good point. Actually, that's also why it's one of my number 1 because the mood is very grungy, very real, very 90s. I grew up in 90s. I'm a child of 90s.
Band nostalgia. Band nostalgia.
Band nostalgia datang balik.
Tak, bila lagu Nirvana tu was featured kan, it totally set the mood for me already. Macam
it's so
shit
true.
kan.
Pasal Matt Reeves ambil inspiration daripada Kurt Cobain.
Actually, he was showing me this now, right?
Dia ambil inspiration daripada Kurt Cobain juga.
Because lagu Something in the Way tu is very depressing tau.
Yes, betul.
It's so perfect for this stage in his life tau.
Gila babi tau. Macam
I wouldn't be surprised if like Matt Reeves can paint Robert Pattinson kan macam 27 when roughly Kurt Cobain was at his peak semua kan. So I think maybe it's about 27.
So you?
What ranking?
Overall, overall, and then ranking, and then where he sits on your top 3.
Okay,
Batman.
This one I honestly minus few gripes which we will discuss in the spoiler segment nanti. Overall memang I think it's very tune, it's very fresh. I like sebab I'm really down for gritty dark superhero movies lah. Macam
sebab tu dia beli benda ni, dia buang duit.
Started daripada dulu Heroes.
Tapi dia memang selalu buang duit beli figurines lah. So itu tak kelakar. I mean bukan tak kelakar, itu bukan benda yang asing. Ya tak?
Esam jom pergi Akihabara.
Tapi tak, sebab dia dah beli Robert Pattinson punya version ni cepat gila tau. So clearly dia memang sangat suka lah Batman ni.
Tak I cakap dia beli benda ni bila first trailer dia keluar.
First trailer keluar dia dah beli, dia dah tahu lah.
Pre-order.
Sekejap. Kita kena beritahu semua orang yang Esam believed in Robert Pattinson from the start. Yes. He was a believer from the start. Okay,
awesome. Yalah, like I said lah. Ini memang is different. Bila first time tengok ni kan, macam banyak benda I did not expect it to be this way. So it's different lah. Macam I really like it. Kalau nak rank, this one I punya ranking sama macam Chip tadi. This one will be third lah. First will be Batman Begins. Second is The Dark Knight. And this one is number 3. Tapi I wanted to place it macam mana tau. Macam Tim Burton punya Batman is actually macam on a
different tempo.
Yeah, it's on a different tempo. It's on a place of its own tau. Rasa macam nak buat macam tu tau. Tapi kalau terpaksa
tak, I mean okay, I agree with you lah. Sebab sebenarnya from all the Batman movies, this is closest to Nolan punya interpretation lah.
Yeah, the darkness of it.
Dia tak boleh compare dengan Tim Burton
Bukan yang cunya pasal dia buat benda ni macam is closest to Nolanverse punya Batman, which is for me paling cun lah.
Nolanverse.
But dia macam tarik all the elements from the old comics, Batman comics, and then they bring it to life. It's refreshing lah, macam it's different lah. It's kind of weird tapi macam cun for me. That's how I feel lah. I really love it.
I pun rasa you macam weird tapi cun.
Boleh.
Okay, so picnic basket berapa you bagi?
Okay, picnic basket. Jangan marah
Tak marah. Tak marah bro.
I will give this one 7. Because
marah gila Sal.
because one thing lah, when I tengok cerita Batman, a Batman movie, there's certain things that macam I rasa tak boleh nak compromise for me lah. Ada certain aspects macam I think should be that way, that way. Plus
Jalan spoiler nanti dia cerita.
Yes. Plus the imperfections of this movie lah. Tapi like I said now, don't get us wrong, memang still cun gila cerita.
Betul.
So that's for me lah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Like everybody said lah, memang characters dia sangat cun tapi narrative dia banyak problem lah for me. And I agree with Isam, there are certain things that I wanted to see that I didn't get to see, and benda tu kind of irks me. And there are certain things in the way diorang portray Batman yang I rasa macam, I'm sure it's acceptable, tapi for me I rasa macam kenapa dia nak kena buat macam ni saya ada perasaan macam tu. So benda-benda tu kita akan discuss in spoilers. Daripada segi rating, I rasa I pun bagi movie ni 7 lah. 7 lah Picnic Basket juga. I rasa 7 or 6 even Picnic Basket I akan bagi. Sebab I rasa characters is not enough. Sebab I rasa macam you have all the ingredients for a really 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 good film, tapi I feel that narrative was sacrificed a lot. Basically the movie rides on the bestness of the characters, or on the bestness of the world, or on the bestness of the fact that it's kind of noir and different. Tapi I feel that's not an excuse for a narrative that is not particularly strong But that being said, 3 jam I tak tidur. So I rasa memang kalau you bukan Batman fan pun, you boleh je layan cerita ni. Memang tak ada problem. Memang tak ada problem. And kalau you Batman fan, I rasa you akan suka cerita ni. Sebab memang it's a really different Batman, and it's a different Batman yang best. Dia bukan Batman yang bosan tau. And betul diorang semua cakap, this is a Batman yang paling believable. Macam kalau Batman tu exist dalam Kuala Lumpur or like New York or mana-mana, kalau faham tak? Kalau dia tak exist in some fantastical universe, Batman ni sangat realistik. Macam you can imagine Batman ni betul, and dia punya villains pun macam orang betul. Dia bukan macam superhero macam kita selalu tengok.
Ada comic book macam tu lah.
I rasa macam Superman couldn't exist in this universe.
Tak boleh. Dia memang tak fantastical lah universe ni. So the story is quite small. In terms of the things that is happening, is quite small happenings lah. Kalau you nak compare dengan macam kan Justice League
dia macam apa? Dia macam more content.
Dia more content. It's a smaller story about Batman tau. Dia tak ada kena-mengena orang lain. Dia pasal Batman je. So I rasa macam it's a good watch. And the only reason I'm being so hard on it, kan macam I cakap I bagi 6, 7 macam tu. The only reason I'm being so hard on it is because it has the potential to be excellent now. That's the only reason I'm hard on it.
Everything already.
Kalau I'm just looking at it like a normal movie, yang macam I rasa macam karakter macam okay, whatever okay, mungkin I akan bagi 8. Tapi sebab faham tak? You get what I'm saying tak? Tapi sebab I hold it to a higher standard. Sebab I rasa Matt Reeves dah buat benda yang sangat gempak. So kenapa kau macam kurang pula kat tempat ni? Tu yang I macam susah sikit nak terima lah. in terms of my ranking Batman movies kan, I rasa macam tak I agree dengan Isam. Sebenarnya macam Tim Burton punya pun best juga.
It's
Tapi
fun lah.
in
It was
its own
fun.
way lah.
In its own way.
Yeah,
And
betul.
for its time. Tapi I rasa memang more comparable to Christopher Nolan punya stuff.
Yeah.
Sebab dia more in that vein.
Very close.
And Christopher Nolan punya stuff is the newer stuff. And Zack Snyder punya stuff I don't care. So
Sedihnya.
basically kan, apa ni, I rasa macam Dark Knight is my number one. Dark Knight is my number one. I rasa yang ni nombor 2 kot. Number 2 actually
that's quite high.
Sam Batman Begins. So I memang tak berapa nak berkenan sangat. Dulu masa saya tengok, sebab I tak suka the whole kung fu movie backstory tau. Yang macam pergi Tibet lah, tiba kau nak buat crossfit lah, capak-capak tayar semua kan.
I actually like that.
Tahu, tapi for me at that time, I rasa macam tak tahulah ke Christian Bale nampak poyo ke masa buat benda tu. I tak tahulah kenapa. Tapi
but you gotta know where he trained.
Ya, betul.
Because
Tapi
he's
I rasa,
human.
I agree. I memang tak no. I bukan tak suka the fact yang dia pergi going off to training semua tau. Tapi I just tak suka dia macam typical white man nak tunjuk orang ni training mesti nak pergi macam somewhere in China, betul kan, nak jadi macam mamak kung fu tau. I rasa macam tu. Tapi dalam komik macam tu kan, dia ada pergi kung fu semua.
Yeah.
Dia ada training all over master with all the martial arts
Tapi that being
masters.
said, Batman Begins is number 3 for me. Dia bukan pun like number 10. Pasal dia macam it's the story yang lay the foundation for all of this. Macam kalau kita tak ada yang tu,
tak ada semua benda ni.
tak ada benda lain. Kan? Sebab sebenarnya as an origin story, part yang Bruce Wayne jatuh dalam well, lepas tu all the bats kan. You sangat feel lah for the character much more than you have felt for him in the past. Walaupun setiap Batman movie ada scene macam dia dengan Paris kena tembak, tapi you paling terkesan dengan Batman Begins lah.
Actually that's true.
Paling terkesan lah.
That's why dia pun macam my second one is also Batman Begins.
Macam tu.
Sebab
because you feel for Bruce masa dia kecil tu tau. Bila Paris dah kena tembak semua, muka dia lost gila. And then when he's in the police station kan, people running around semua and he's still in shock. Paris dah hilang semua kan, doesn't know what to do.
Betul.
Alfred is not there. And
the world is upside down kena tengok.
Betul.
Basically.
Muka budak tu memang stellit lah kau.
Itulah, that's why I rasa Batman Begins as an origin story to make us really feel for Bruce Wayne tu. Dia sangat berjaya buat benda tu. Cuma I tak suka yang part kung fu tu. Patut I tak berapa berkenan dengan Ra's al Ghul lah. Macam villain yang for me tak seberapa biasa macam tu.
Tapi Ra's al Ghul by right memang nastiest villain ever lah.
Itulah. So itulah saya punya rating.
Yes.
Sekian, terima kasih.
Sekian, terima kasih.
Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Gila, non-spoiler pun nak dekat 2 jam sial.
Oh my god. Tak ada orang nak tengok ni. Tak ada orang nak tengok, tak ada orang nak dengar. Panjang gila.
Imagine non-spoiler pun, there's so many things to talk about.
Exactly.
Tapi we did kind of go a bit too deep into the characters and stuff, right? Itulah.
But it's June.
Betul.
You guys go and watch it dekat cinema lah.
Betul. Tengok dekat wayang. Jangan ketinggalan. Jangan terlambat. Kan?
Tapi pergi toilet dulu, so empty your bladder, baru masuk movie.
Jangan
boleh,
bawa anak kecil korang tengok cerita ni. Tak sesuai.
Tak sesuai. Even though dia dah censored a lot mencarut tu semua, nanti bila tiba-tiba potong-potong tu semua, mesti your kids macam apa sih?
Itulah, I rasa dia censor mencarut. Tapi sebenarnya mencarut tu I rasa bukan masalahnya. Masalahnya is the violence. The implied violence.
Even Batman beating up people pun your kids will probably be after Batman buat macam tu sial.
Itulah, dia memang sangat rage.
Sebab bila dia belasah orang tu macam tak ingat dunia je belasah. Macam aku nak kau mampus punya belasah.
Dia sangat rage.
Dia macam apa? Kalau you pull out a gun, you're fucked. Don't pull out a gun on Batman because you're gonna masuk hospital kau
The PTSD has
kalau kau
arrived.
just datang to him dengan kayu ke apa, boleh selamat dia kan? Tapi kau you pull out a gun, you're fucked.
Sebab you know why? PTSD raging.
PTSD rage
Rage.
So that's our non-spoiler review.
Thank you
very much. And then wait for our spoiler discussion nanti.
Coming up
Maybe
soon.
2 weeks time ke apa, bila semua orang dah tengok kan, nanti we will release it lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Check
See
us
you
out dekat
soon.
all the Spotify, Apple Podcast, Instagram, semua, Facebook, semua, YouTube.
Any podcast platform, YouTube, like
We are
ding dong
there.
dong.
We are there. We are waiting for you.
Macam infomercial lah.
So ding that dong now. At 555 ding dong.
Okay, 555 ding that dong.
Macam biasalah, like, subscribe and share.
Yes, like, subscribe and share. Okay, thank you
You
people.
play nicely ya. Thank you.
Dia selalu macam okay kan, smooth dia
Itulah.
Itulah.
dia kan.
Kata biar santai.
Dia memang santai lah. Dia memang
That's
santai
the
lah.
beauty of best santai.
Betul.
Okay people, thank you so
Alright.
much.
See you guys soon.
Bye.